Catch you later, Map.
Bye, everyone. Have fun. I'm waving and you can't see it. Don't forget Craig.
Get hype.
Are we coming off? Are we coming over? Because I got the stream open and I actually don't hear anything.
Forgot to turn myself on again. Fuck!
Yes, I can hear myself now.
Ah! Well, hello.
Incredible.
I did it again. It's because I had myself muted from where I was like just piloting the last stream.
Mm-hmm.
Anyways, hello! Thank you for tuning in to the to the Standing Stone streaming event where we are raising money for the Rose Hips Medical Collective. They are a great organization that is that provide medical support and training for those participating in direct action and protests in the Portland area. Their work is incredibly important right now, as you are probably very aware of with the like rapid erosion of freedom of speech and just human rights in general in the United States. What we are doing to help raise that money is today we are playing Lancer. By who? I don't have the book open.
Massive press, but Tom Parkinson Morgan and Miguel, whose last name I will bring up as quickly as I can. It's a fantastic game. Where's the thing where it says who they're? I have my PDF open. I'll go to the front of the PDF. Tom Parkinson Morgan and Miguel Lopez. I think Tom did a lot of the rules and Miguel did a lot of the lore, but of course they both helped each other with that. It's a fantastic book. It was kickstarted last year. I just got my Kickstarter copy fairly recently. It's a beautiful book, layout by Minerva Mikianda, edited by Melody Watson. Truly a huge, fantastic undertaking that we are going to be using the rules of, and my apologies to Miguel Lopez that I will not be using your fantastic setting today. We're going to...
You want to go ahead and introduce ourselves before we introduce the setting?
We should introduce ourselves before we enter the setting. I just got into it. Hello, my name is Zachary Lee Frederickson. I will be the GM today for this event. I've been so focused on prepping that I haven't been able to listen to our other streams. What do I say?
Anything you like. You could away from what podcasts you're on. I think between all of us we can cover them.
Stuff. Yeah,
normal stuff.
I'm on FTL. I'm currently on RoomWare, playing as Samson Shelby. You can find me on Twitter at OffSkiddingGod. You can find the music I do at iambugbear.bandcamp.com. I also do GMing for hire if anybody wants that. But right now your money should go to Rose Hip Medics. So after that, we can talk.
Jade, tell them about yourself.
Me, I am Jade. You can find me at JadeXWithRose on Twitter. I use they, them pronouns. You can hear me playing a various fuck ton of characters on Follow Leader. You can find them at FTLcast on Twitter. You can currently hear me playing Cooper Shelby on The Room Where It Happened at Roomware Pod. You can also hear me playing Cal Mahoney on Dumb Kids Playing Hero. And coming soon is the Escafil Files, where Danielle and I talk about animals. I do many things, and it's very good. People need to stop me doing many things. That's me. I'm done.
Richard.
I'm Richard. I use he, him pronouns. You can find me on Twitter at Corvus_Azure. I play Dr. Carrie Moran on The Room Where It Happened and Benny LaFontaine on Dumb Kids. So come check us out.
And I am Brian. I am the DM over on The Room Where It Happened. I'm Dante on Dumb Kids Playing Hero. And you can listen to me and August talk at length about Steven Universe over on our podcast, Gay Space Rocks. We recently just had a great guest, Gilda Wabbit. She was amazing. Probably will get. There was apparently also a drag show recently called The Crystal Thems. We're going to have a number of people from
Amazing.
that probably on there because I put an open invitation and it was very popular. It was more popular than I thought. I'm freaking out a little bit about it. It's fine. But yeah, again, if you guys feel so inclined, please donate to the Ropes Hips Meta Collective. If you scroll up a little bit in chat, Jade put up the where to donate at. They need our support. Here are our incentives. Apparently, we have them.
No, they're the old ones.
Those are
They're,
our old incentives.
Sorry.
We don't have it strings in this game.
Yeah.
Yeah,
we
no.
can we do the advantage disadvantage thing?
We could, but the math is so tuned. I don't know. I mean, sure.
If you
no.
if you give it just give us money and tell us what you want to happen, and we'll determine if it's enough money.
Yeah, that'll work.
Yeah. Just fucking whatever. I don't care. Just
Ballpark.
Make it for an offer.
If it's just make sure your level of money is appropriate to the thing you want to happen, and fuck it.
I mean, in Bird Secrets, people paid cash monies for puns to happen, which I mentioned because people like to hear me suffer.
Yep.
Do we have a tweet for this leg of the game?
We don't. Somebody with access to the Twitter, go tweet.
Somebody with access to
I think
Twitter, go tweet.
Mac is in chat. Mac, please.
Mac, if you're in chat, Mac.
I was just
Mac.
asked for a tweet in one of the many servers that I just shared this stream link in.
Oh, and if you aren't already following Standing Stones, the guild itself, on Twitter, because we mentioned a veritable boatload of different podcasts, if you follow Stones_Standing on Twitter, you'll get updates about all the podcasts and our streams when they go live. We've done a bunch for charity, as we are this weekend, and we've done one just Friday night stream for fun. We want to keep doing those. And on Mondays, Brian and August, they've just started doing Maritime Mondays.
Yes, where we play through BioShock.
Incredible.
If you want to make us make puns, Liz, you can give us money for puns.
I guess we have to figure out puns for.
No, we're underground.
For the underground.
Mind a spoiler
Two of you
about
are
where we
animal
are.
people.
Yeah. While we're waiting, we'll see if someone else.
Let's go ahead
someone
and
makes a tweet.
Let's go ahead and get into it.
So this is kind of a secret prequel to something that's coming in the pipeline later, and so this will be your first introduction to a brand new Standing Stones joint. Let me just read what I've got written. Probably, you know. Welcome to Dunland, the land below. A beautiful and mysterious world where canny and resourceful pockets of subterranean community thrive in harmony with the ever-shifting caverns and tunnels that make up their realm. Here, building their homes in and around the bones of an ancient forgotten empire, Dunlanders raise crops, corral livestock, and lend aid to their fellow kithfolk when it's needed. Today, unfortunately, it's needed. You are a squad of Forge Tender shepherds, charged with investigating and defending against potential threats to communities and isolated ranches all along the trail from Seville to High Ceiling through the Vale of Veins and all the way back and around through Onyx Grove. A few cycles ago, word reached you about some rustlers that had stolen from other herds around the High Ceiling village of Copperdale. The story was strange. Rather than pilfer a whole flock, the rustlers seemed to grab 2 or 3 bugs from each individual farm. On top of that, the rustlers wore strange, bright clothing and carried strange, bright weapons. It doesn't sound like anything any of you have ever heard of, but it's still your job to get to the bottom of it. Your armors await in the forge's hangar bay. It's time to mount up and get to the bottom of it. Of course, there is no bottom in Dunland because it keeps going further and further down. But I suppose that expression at least has persisted. So welcome to Dunland. Dunland is a new fantasy setting that we're kind of coming up with not on the fly, but I'm coming up with piece by piece. Where you know how like there's like the Underdark or the dark, like in all those places, and it's like, oh, this is just a weird and scary place that monsters come out of. What if we were the monsters and we weren't actually monsters? We were just normal people living in a place that other people think is strange and bizarre. That's Dunland. We're a bunch of like animal people. There's humans. There's there's fae. And other creatures that populate this place, and it is a strange and shifting place, but it's home to us, even if it might not be normal for others, other frames of reference in fantasy media. Am I explaining it well? Do you think?
I think so.
Okay. So today we are exploring Lancer we're exploring Dunland in Lancer, a Mud and Lasers RPG from Massive Press, which means that we're going to be playing as mech pilots, or you're going to be playing as mech pilots. Let's go around and introduce our characters of the Forge Tender Shepherds that you will be playing today, investigating the strange case of rustling. You want to go left to right along the bottom of the Roll20 page?
I guess that's me then. I will be playing Morty von Springstoff. I am a mole person. My call sign is Canary, and I will be piloting the Get It Off, Get It Off.
Can you tell us a bit about both Morty and the Get It Off?
I can't. Never mind. I'm not gonna make. Anyway, well, Liz paid us for jokes. It's not a pun,
Yep.
but
So there we go.
yeah. I was gonna say like Richard apparently named his mech off after like my average Saturday night on Grindr, I guess.
That too. Yeah, tell us about Morty. And
Exactly. Like, oh, weird. Brian got kicked from the thing. He's gone forever now. Sorry.
Morty is a mining engineer. He's really fond of explosives. He tends to be fairly unnoticed until something goes boom. Likewise, his mech tends to be fairly unnoticed until something goes boom.
Mm-hmm. Yes, as the Canary is. You're the Canary. The Get It Off is a 1/2 sized mech, which means you are barely larger than an average person, which is very fun when you're dealing with giant robots. Fantastic. Yeah, Forge Tenders are basically like ranchers in this world because the forges are these living insectoid creatures that eat raw ore and then extrude metal ingots and precious minerals. So I imagine that a miner who can handle explosives and explosive reactions is very useful in dealing with those.
Was Morty he, him, Richard?
What's that?
Is Morty's pronouns he, him?
Yes.
Oh, cool.
Fantastic. All right, Jade.
Alrighty, I am playing Enoch Keygrove. Call sign is Barricade, who pilots a mech called Neo, who is a big boy. Because this makes me really happy. They used to be the foreman of a mine. I don't know whether it was the one that Morty worked in. Maybe it was. and like Morty, shares a predilection for blowing shit up, to the tune of +4, as well as taking control of situations, as well as staying cool and patching people up. They are a Javan ferret badger person, which are really cool little dudes. But is the equivalent of being in like late 40s, early 50s. Has taken to mech piloting pretty well. Yeah, they're just a little bit grizzled at this point. They out of a mech, they probably don't look much like they'd be in a fight unless you happen to see the weapon they carry, which is a massive bastard sword made of obsidian. And then you're probably not going to be seeing much of anything afterwards. But that's it. Quietly spoken, but they will fuck you up with either their very large sword or their very, very large mech, which I believe is a size 2.
Yes, so this is the get it off. Get it off. Oh my god, it's everywhere. And then next to it is Emmett's mech, which is called what?
Neo.
Fantastic. Yeah, so a lot of size difference for all those shippers out there. Brian, tell us about your character.
I am playing B. Thankful Johnson, codename Ocelot. He is an outlaw. He had kind of became part of the Forge Tenders. He wandered into town kind of one day. Definitely looked like he was a guy who did a lot of shit. But it was wanting a quiet sort of life now. Sorry, I'm just reading chat and it threw me off. He is particularly good with a gun. Like very good with a gun. He's a bit of a show-off. He's in fact +4 of a show-off. He's pretty good at staying cool. He's very cagey about his past. He talks about his old friends. Sometimes he never mentions any names or what he did or where he came from. He's very good about that. His mech is let me get over to ComCon because it's a little easier to read for the mech stuff. His mech is the boss. It's tall, it's red, it looks kind of like it's wearing a cowboy hat, it's got a cloak, it's very good.
Lancer has fantastic mech designs.
Yeah, Lance, like, when I literally typed in, because before I leveled my character up to get this mech, I typed in cowboy mech to put a picture on the generic mech, and this was the first picture that showed up, and I was like, oh, that looks really good, and I clicked it, and it's like, official Lancer art. I'm like, so this is a real mech, so I guess I'll just get this one. The boss carries a lot of guns, like a lot of guns. I have
No melee,
6 guns.
Yes.
I have one mounted. The mech itself is a gun. It's got one mounted in its chest. That's my Mjolnir. And then I have a pistol, a hand cannon, a hand cannon, a hand cannon, and a shotgun.
Oh, I do love it.
So, walk quiet and carry 6 guns is basically my my motto.
Perfect.
Fucking hell. Just not stop being funny.
So the three of you have been sent. Well, not sent. You've been asked. There's not a lot of strong hierarchy in Dunland. It's very, very much like people helping people where they need to be helped, and you have elders who are listened to more than you have bosses. It's not really that kind of place. So you have been asked by an older forge tender to look into the reports of rustling from Copperdale. So you have been walking for probably a couple of days in your mechanized suits. They're called Elytra or Colliops normally, though yours obviously have their own names, have been customized. In this world, it's less that there is like printers and and stuff. It's like it's a fairly high fantasy sort of world. So you like forged these from magical components and like bug armor. They just happen to look very cool to our eyes. But you but you have been heading not north but that way towards High Ceiling. What is your marching order as you move through the various byways and lowways of Dunland? What do you have any sort of like what's the word like strategy or concepts of like how you're gonna run stuff when you get there?
That's a very good question, Zachary.
Does anybody have military experience here?
I used to run a mine. So no.
Okay.
I used to make holes for a mine, so no.
I like the thought that this is the conversation the three of us are having after being asked to go look into these rustlers and be thankful. Just like, so anyone here had military experience?
But you're both kind of run up punchy people, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Then I guess maybe like can I move these? I can't move these. So something kind of like more akin to this, with me in back since I've got the range, but also you barricade can't be in front because it's too big.
Sure, totally.
Yeah, it makes sense for Canary to be at the front, I think, because I think Richard is the only one who put points in spot as well.
Yep.
So
Wait, there's a skill called Spot?
Yes.
Well,
Huh.
there's no skills
That's
per se in this game. They're
Trigger.
just narrative triggers that activate when you do something that fits the trigger's wording.
Mm.
But one of Richard's fictional triggers is look at stuff. Cool. So yeah, you've been walking Canary in front, Barricade and Ocelot behind, keeping an eye on things as you move. As you arrive in the High Ceiling village of Copperdale. High Ceiling so named because it is the tallest cavern in Dunland, at least among the ones that you have seen. The ceiling is very high. Dunlanders are not super flashy about their names. As you arrive to this area,
a big map, dang.
yeah. Well, you're mechs. You move a lot.
Oh, I
Also-
forgot to
That's
mention, Ocelot is played by Troy Baker. This is important for reasons. Just Troy Baker.
Let the legend come back to life. Anyway, yeah. I guess yeah. You come to this small village. You see to the north a couple torched buildings. You see some philodendron groves, some glowing crystals, and mushroom trees. And then you do see a monster.
Oh no.
As
That's
you
bad,
yes,
probably.
yeah, pretty bad. Usually there's a large chasm filled with shadow that stretches across from where you are, and you see leaping out of it a towering, maybe 16, 17 foot tall praying mantis creature with opalescent black carapace and a pair of white hot blades connected to its like the praying part, and it looks like it's looking for people to eat.
That would make sense.
Also, Brian, you're gonna want to make sure that you are focused in on the screen on what's happening because it's not showing on the VOD.
Screen. Bottom right corner.
Oh, Hell, I didn't even. Oh god, this map's so much bigger than the other map. That's what's up.
Yeah, it's huge.
Yes. I listen. I went a little crazy on incarnates. These are going to be the same size for this one and the next one.
Okay.
Anyway, yeah, big monster. So the way that combat works in this game, the way that initiative rather works, is that you don't roll it. You just decide who goes first amongst yourselves, and then I decide who goes first amongst my characters, and we go back and forth. It's very, it's got like popcorn initiative by default, and you decide what order each initiative goes in. So, who would like to open up as this thing is stalking around, and you see shuttered windows and barricaded doors throughout Copperdale?
I am a slow boy. My mech is. Looking at how the speed works, and how far away it is. Yeah, wow, my speed is so bad.
I'm the fastest, aren't I?
Probably. I don't know. Canary might be quick.
No, Canary's not quick. Short little legs.
Okay, I guess that makes sense.
I put quite a bit of points into go fast, I think.
I put none.
Yeah, mech skills agility +3. I don't know what that means, but it seems like I'm very fast. I've got +1 speed, but +3 evasion. Yeah, because I put nothing in hull. I'm like, well, the best armor is not getting hit, so.
Sure, yeah, totally.
Fair.
So yeah, I guess I move up. How does movement work in this game?
Well, so at the beginning of your turn, you have things you can do. You can either take. You always have one move, which you can move your speed in any direction. You also have two quick actions or one full action, which I've made little handouts, but you might not be able to use them while you're streaming. So basically, you can move up to your speed for free, and then from there, if you need to move more, or if you come into range of usefulness, then you can make other decisions.
Where is my speed on this character sheet? There it is. Okay, so 4. So that would be 4 what, hexes?
Yours is 5 because it's base of 4 plus 1 from your agility. So yeah, 5 hexes.
Okay. And so when it says things like range on weapons, that also I imagine means hexes.
Spaces, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
Hexes or squares or whatever you're playing. I did hexes.
Hexes feel better for like a military thing.
Yeah.
So this is our bad guy right here.
That's your bad guy. It is a huge. It is a praying mantis with glowing orange eyes and white hot blades coming out of its arms, with black purple opalescent shell.
Okay. All right. And one quick thing, my Thunder God ability. Can I do other stuff while I spin up the Mjolnir?
I believe so.
Okay.
So let me look at. You start to spin it up. For the rest of the scene, you load 2 rounds into chambers at the end of any of your turns. Yes, I believe you can just start doing it. And the thing is, if you use the Mjolnir in this scene, you won't be able to use it again until you've taken a full rest.
Okay, cool. Well, I'm gonna start spinning it up. I guess I don't have to actually fire it, so.
Even starting activating it all means that it's this fight and then no other fights.
Okay. Okay, well then I guess I won't start spinning up the Mjolnir. I didn't realize it did that.
It's a core ability, and I believe those are once per full rest.
Okay, sounds good. Well then, I guess I'm gonna pull out 2 hand cannons because I have many. Uh,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm gonna move. Is this something that we've seen before? Is this like like a monster or something like that we've seen before?
I mean, there is a chasm nearby. It's not some. There is no taxonomy in Dunland.
Mm-hmm.
It looks like it could be a creature from further down, but you could scan it to see if you wanted to get like more information on it. But otherwise, yeah, it's kind of like stuff that comes from further down is always weird every single time.
Okay, that's fair. But this doesn't look like this looks like something that could have come from down below. I imagine, right?
Yes, from further down. Yeah.
3, 4, 5. Bam. So I'm 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 7. I'm still too far away. All my guns are very close. We're very like getting close sort of crew.
Yes. Well, don't worry.
Yeah. I'm sure it wants to do stuff.
If you yes, so you've moved once. A quick action that is available to you is called Boost, where you just move your speed again for a quick action.
Okay. But can I make an attack after that, or?
Yes, you could use the Skirmish quick action, which is just fire one gun.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I can probably do that. Then I'll do that one more time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. Okay, that seems good. That's that's well within range.
Well within range, yes. So skirmish, when you skirmish, you attack with a single weapon. You choose a weapon and a valid target within range, then make an attack. In addition to your primary attack, you may also attack with a different auxiliary weapon on the same mount.
Oh, nice.
So
I'm going to.
You are built to be very good at skirmishing.
Yeah, I run up, like tack, and like throw back the like Clint Eastwood style like little shawl that my mech apparently wears. And like pull out just a big fuck off revolver, I guess is what I assume that's what a hand cannon is.
Yeah, I mean, well, it's remember we're doing like fantasy stuff, not exactly sci-fi. So I was also like imagining it could be like a huge like flintlock.
That's fair.
Because we're trying to do a little. I meant to like come to each of you afterwards, like, so how are you going to reskin this? But I didn't have time.
So yeah, throw the cloth off, pull out this big fuck off black iron like blunderbuss looking ass thing. And like crack off a shot. And do I just click one of the weapons and it will roll?
It should, yeah.
Okay.
Trying to beat its evasion. A 12 is actually enough to beat its evasion. You do 1 damage to this strange thing, and also, if you have another auxiliary in that mount, you can fire that auxiliary weapon as well.
I don't know which one is a mount. I don't know how to tell the mounts apart.
So,
not gonna lie.
They should on CompCon they'll be listed as each mount. Basically, each of your.
Okay, I get it. I see it. So that would have been either we'll just call that my flex mount because I have 2 hand cannons in my flex mount.
And
so the mech reaches behind it and pulls out another one of these big fuck off black iron weapons. And fires that. So that was that hand cannon. This is this hand cannon. I've got to keep them separate so I can load them. That one's a 9.
Bang, and 9 is unfortunately not enough. So 1 just blast of energy.
Reliable.
It's reliable, which I believe means it still does
1 damage.
Incredible.
My guns do a minimum of 1 damage, no matter what, even if I miss.
Fantastic. So that was move, boost, attack, skirmish. That is the end of your turn as this thing has been made aware of you. It looks up at you. You feel a strange, like purple ooze start to accumulate around the joints of your mech as it marks you. And then it's
Yeah, I think I squawk on the radio like, y'all, we got a little bit of a problem here.
and then it is going to some glittering bright red hot wings pop out of its back as it flies straight for you, and uses its second quick action to leap and force you to make a save.
Who, me?
Give me an agility check.
It should be okay by me. That's under pilot, yeah? Or is this still under mech?
I don't know.
It says agility here, so we'll just
Agility,
click
yeah.
that one. 14.
14. That is greater than your save target, which I believe means that you succeed. So it flies with incredible speed towards you, slams its carapaced legs into you, and you manage to maintain your standing. But that mark is still there, and it looks angry.
I did shoot it twice.
You did shoot it twice. The rest of the team can go now, or one of you can go now.
I mean, I'm going to be just trying. Yeah, I'll go because I'm literally just wanting to move up into melee. So if I can move once for free and then boost, literally my weapons are either in 3 range or they're melee. So I basically just need to get up next to it if I can. Can I get there? Probably not. My speed is only 3.
Woof.
So it's a big slow boy. I put no points in agility. So how many quick actions do you get?
2.
2 plus a base. So I can get 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, I could get up next to it. I won't be able to do anything to it, but I can just get up to it. So I'm going to do that.
Cool.
It's not a graceful. It's not. I imagine that Neo is sort of like almost like a stag beetle, like that sort of very rounded, sort of almost in the shoulders. The weapons are kind of it also has manipulators, so I like the thought it's got like arms and legs, and it's got a little set of little arms in the middle, just for doing extra stuff with. And the red glowing part is like a little bit like the smelting pots themselves. It's like the glowing sort of almost like magma core that powers the mech. Just like, yep, get up close. I think I might be. Yeah. It's a very large token, and it's not snapping. Where's Alt? There you go. That's basically it. I'm there now.
You're there now. Just in time for its second turn.
It's 2 turns?
Yes.
What kind of game is this?
This is let's call it. This has the elite template on it, which means that it takes two turns. Because it's a good and deadly creature.
A likely story.
Okay. It is going to attack you, Barricade, with its heated blade attack.
Okay.
So this is, I'll tell you this. This is a thing called an assassin.
Yay.
Yes, which means that it has a very high chance of hitting you.
And this is against my evasion?
This is against your evasion. Yes.
Oh, yeah, it's probably going to hit.
Yes. So that is a 20. That is actually a critical hit.
Zach.
So you're going to take, as far as I know, 8 kinetic damage, reduced by your armor.
Which one is my armor? I'm trying to find it on the sheet, is all. Because I know I have it. Why is this not easy to spot on here? God.
Yeah, CompCon is an incredible app, but the Roll20 ones are a little bit less.
Okay,
Easy
Yeah.
to
My
pass.
armor is 2. Okay.
Cool. So you take 6 kinetic damage.
I'm trying to
as
check
this-
see if any of my stuff lets me do anything here. I don't think it does, but I'm just checking.
As it whips around and slices into you, and then whips back around and slices into Ocelot.
No. Wait, what did it roll?
It hasn't yet.
It
It's
hasn't
about-
yet. It rolls
Okay.
another 21. So you also take
Jeez.
8 kinetic damage.
Woof!
Oh, am I adjacent yet? No, I'm not. I'm too far over. Dang.
How do you mean?
If Ocelot is adjacent to me, can use me for hard cover.
No, Ocelot is not adjacent to you. Ocelot
Okay.
is adjacent to the creature.
Fine, I guess.
Also, you are marked. You're not damage it deals to you cannot be reduced.
That's fair. I don't even have armor. So hey guys, the boss isn't looking very good.
No, the
That's
boss has been
really
slashed by a superheated monster sword.
Yeah, the boss went like if you had to put like a numeric value on it, it looks like the boss went from 11 to 3.
We conceive that. We're all privy to HP values.
Don't explode. I fix.
Yes. Thankfully, you have 4 structure, which means even when you hit 0 HP, your mech isn't destroyed yet.
Oh, okay.
You basically have
Brian sounds so reassured.
you basically have 4 health bars, and as each health bar gets taken out, you roll to see how badly your mech's structure was damaged.
Good. Good. Love that.
It's actually really cool. Morty, how are things going to go?
Morty is going to move in and then skirmish.
Cool.
You can use me for hard
You
cover.
should move in next to me. Oh, never mind. I chose Barricade as my bond mate. Never mind.
Yep.
I'll make a shift. So Barricade and I.
Alright, so doo-doo.
That seems like it hits.
That's a big hit.
It's also
The
armor
creature-
piercing.
Armor piercing, fantastic. Does this thing have armor? It does not. Sucks for him. It is. So he takes a full 6 damage. Is starting to look less happy about the situation it finds itself in. It lets out this terrible clicking scream as that you are here, and your sensors all light up with this creature's name. Your sensors all together, like the screens or whatever there are in your mechs, just print out a sentence repeated over and over. It came from further down, and there is no one left to pray to.
That's not really.
I've-
Well, I don't know. My name is
I've-
B-Thankful Johnson. So I was like, that's not really a name. When I'm like, wait, never mind. That could be a name.
It's the full its name is no one left to pray to. But it came from further down.
Over
Good
the
job,
comms,
everybody.
you hear Baraka go, well, that's fucking ominous.
So I'm gonna follow up with my Ox weapon as well,
Mm-hmm.
which is the thermal lance built into my pickaxe.
Woohoo!
Hell yeah, give it a go.
Less,
That is not so good.
That one unfortunately does not hit. And also,
God damn it!
Ocelot is on the other side.
In between me and my target.
Okay. As
Okay.
long as Ocelot is not your target, it's going to be okay.
Yep.
Cool. So that is its second turn. The round is in your turn. The round is over, and now we start back. You all. Wait, no. I start this time.
Wait,
I
what?
think. I think that's how it goes.
No, I thought it was Ocelot, its first turn, Barricade, its second turn. Then
Well,
Canary.
you can go in in any order every round. I'm
But
just
we did
saying-
act first.
Yeah, you acted first the first time. I'm just checking to see if it flops.
Oh, I should have returned fire.
The other side starts the new round. Yes. So the hostile NPC acts first this round.
Rude.
Very.
So, no one else to pray to is going to use a quick action to activate its cloud projector ability, creating a burst of smoke that conceals everything within 3 squares of it. This dense, acrid purple fog. Let's see, that's not right. What is 3 squares? 3x is 15 feet. So, okay, it's not real, but that's the way Roll20 wants it to go. It is now protected by soft cover, and you cannot draw a line of sight into or out of the area. Cool. It's going to now continue to try to kill Ocelot.
One quick question.
Uh-huh.
My gunslinger die. So it says I gain a gunslinger die, 1d6 starting at 6. Each time you hit with an auxiliary ranged weapon, reduce the value of the gunslinger die by 1. When the gunslinger die reaches 1, you may reset to 6 and give +2 bonus damage AP to your next attack with an auxiliary ranged weapon. This attack also ignores cover. The value of your gunslinger die persists between scenes, but resets to 6 when you perform a full repair. So does that mean that is that this thing that's up here in the corner? You can't actually see it. I just realized we're next to ACC where it says D6D6.
I don't think so.
Okay, so I'm just tracking down my first 6 shots and then I reset.
Your first 6 hits.
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
Yes.
So I'm
It's also
currently
not
at 4 out of 6.
It's plus 2d6.
Right.
Damage
When I activate it.
When you activate it, yes.
Yeah. Okay.
A
So
dope
right now I'm
power.
at 4 out of 6 on being able to activate it.
Yes.
Okay. Cool. Just wanted to make sure.
Actually, it's not going to attack Ocelot. It's going to attack Morty.
Yeah, Morty did do way more damage to it than I did.
Morty did way more damage to it than you did. And
If Morty had hit with that thermal lance, I think it might be dead.
It would have certainly been hurt. This thing also, as an elite, has its own structure.
Mhm.
So we'll see.
Okay.
Mrs. Morty, I think. Wait, what is Morty's? What is Canary's evasion? Canary's evasion is 10. Mrs. Canary, you're all okay. It's your turn now.
So they attacked Canary.
They attacked Canary and missed.
My Shrike armor causes it to take 1 armor-piercing kinetic damage if it attempts to attack me.
Amazing.
Good to know. Cool. That's its first turn.
Did you want to follow up on that, Carrie?
Morty, not Carrie.
Morty, sorry. I combined them. I combined Canary and Morty into Carrie. Just like sorry.
Wrong game. Yeah, I'll follow up on that and swing at it with my pickaxe again.
Very cool. So it's got soft cover, which I think covers the one thing that I have to keep reminding myself how it works. I think cover makes it harder for you to hit.
Does it add like difficulty?
I think it adds a difficulty. Let me scroll. Yeah, soft cover. Oh no, only to ranged attacks. +1 difficulty against ranged attacks. So if you're using a melee weapon, you're totally fine.
Cool.
18 will hit. No one left to pray to, as it continues to take damage. Still up though.
Okay, I'm also gonna follow up with a thermal lance again,
Okay.
and also with a crappy roll on the thermal lance.
Also a crappy roll on the thermal lance, unfortunately. The thermal lance does heat damage, it looks like.
It is, yeah.
Yes.
Cool. Cool. So that was a skirmish attack, which means you have another quick action.
Let's look through the list here again.
Hey, quick question. What is a QBC weapon, or QCB weapon? Close quarter...
Yeah,
What does the
Battle?
B stand for?
I think battle.
Okay, that makes sense, I guess. How do I know what a QCB weapon is, or a CQB weapon is?
It should see all of your weapons are CQB weapons.
Oh, thank God.
Auxiliary, yeah. Every single weapon you have is CQB.
Okay, that's right. That's why I took the Vanguard thing.
Yes. Yeah,
I'm a
you
character
made
who
the
literally can't miss and does a lot of damage. Like,
Yeah, if I've got another quick action, I'm just gonna follow up with another skirmish.
If I don't know that you can, or rather, I don't know. I don't.
Then I don't really see any other ones
You
that.
can hide. You could effectively use me as cover. You don't need to move to do so. It just says, "Oh, you must not be engaged to hide."
Yep.
I can't remember if you can skirmish twice. I feel like that's a. Well, it doesn't say you can't, so why not? Just do it. You can do it. We all should have read the book more.
It's a very well written, long book.
Yes.
All right, that is a full. That's 5 damage. That takes it down past 0, and I believe forces a structure damage roll. Let's see, the mech. This thing is going to roll a d6, I believe, to see how badly it gets hurt by this. Right, yeah, right. Yes. 1d6. We'll see how it goes. It's a 4. Which means that it loses one of its systems, one of its abilities. Unfortunate for it. Morty, describe to me how you tear off its heated blades.
So this is a giant mining pickaxe that's been fortified into a weapon and had additional weapons strapped onto it. Since the thing has mostly been focused on Ocelot up until now, Morty just kind of runs up its own legs and hacks off its blades as he comes down.
Yeah, it's busted. It has lost that weapon. That weapon that's been doing incredible damage to all of you. It can no longer do. Good job.
Nice.
Cool. Morty, that was your turn. Next is the assassin again. Actually, I'll let one of you go again because the assassin only gets 2 turns and there's 3 of you. So someone else could go once before the assassin goes next. Oh no, someone's dropped out of the call.
Well, I will.
Yeah, they're back.
I am going to shift slightly, so that I'm next to Barricade, or I'm inside of Barricade, slightly inside of Barricade. And my first hand cannon that I had pulled out, I take it and I spin it around my robot finger. I flick it into the air, and while it's in the air, I pull out my third hand cannon, while holstering the second hand cannon, and I fire the first hand cannon.
Yeah.
All right,
Now,
no, I fired the
believe-
third hand cannon. I'm sorry,
I
I've got to
believe-
keep my hand cannons separate.
Mhm. Now, I believe something that we didn't. That is, you rolled 66 there.
I just clicked the button.
Yes, but up top you had selected 66. So-
We will ignore that then.
We'll ignore that. Let's re-roll.
Mhm.
So you are a vanguard.
Yep.
You gain +1 accuracy when using CQB weapons to attack targets within 3 squares.
Mhm.
And you are a gunslinger, which means the first attack roll you make with an auxiliary ranged weapon on your turn gets +1 accuracy.
Right.
So you
Plus,
get
+1 accuracy from Bondmate.
+1 accuracy from Bondmate because now I'm next to I move specifically next to barricade.
bondmates is for skill checks and saves, not attacks.
Oh, I thought it was for
Mhm.
tax. Okay. Well, oh darn.
so you're going to make this attack with 2 accuracy.
Yes. All right. So hopefully this one will be correct. That's better.
Yeah.
Fucking hell.
Oh shit. I still rolled
Yes!
shit damage though.
You did well. You
That's
get to
nice.
roll another d6 and take the higher for damage now that you rolled above a 20.
Oh, okay, cool.
You've done a
I'm just gonna
crit.
I'm just gonna roll that and roll 20.
Yeah, absolutely.
God damn it.
Wow. There's no one left to play to.
Well,
So you-
1. I do 1
How?
damage to it.
You do 1 damage to it. Okay. Now all of your following CQB attacks this turn,
Don't have that
have only-
extra plus 1.
they only have 1 accuracy.
Hold on a second. Let me unload. Sorry, I'm on ComCom. I'm keeping track of loading and unloading my hand cannons. And
Mhm.
so I
Shannon's
fire
saying in
that
chat
one.
You don't have enough hand cannons.
Yeah, I fire that one. Flip it into the air, catch the one that was falling, holster it, and after holstering my second hand cannon, I just pull out a regular pistol, because I have so many guns, so many fucking guns.
Maybe like some sort of automatic crossbow, hand crossbow, to keep with the fantasy theme.
Yeah, I think I think honestly what this is it is. I'm moving a little bit away from like hard medieval fantasy and into like the. So have you ever seen like the fucking ridiculous 1700s revolvers?
Probably.
Yeah, they're ornate. They're like ornate and gilded.
I
They
see,
look
yes.
incredibly impractical, and that's what this gun is. It's
Uh-huh.
less just fuck you up and more like, well, the other ones they'll fuck you up, but I've got to reload them immediately. This one I can get a couple of shots off with.
Mm-hmm.
And I think like I probably what I'm actually firing is the hand cannons fire just like an actual like slug, right? It's just gunpowder in a slug. This one is probably like less effective, like magical, like sort of like magic energy.
Cool.
And I'm gonna fire the pistol.
Fire the
Do I have
pistol.
to do anything to change my accuracy?
I changed it for you.
Okay, thank you. It doesn't.
Uh,
it still does 1 damage.
It still does 1 damage,
Yeah.
which was what it rolled anyway.
It's true.
Truly incredible.
it's really something. The fact it probably is counterbalanced by the fact that I've even if I miss, I consistently just keep hitting it over and over again.
Mhm.
So I fire that one, catch my third hand cannon, put it away, keep the pistol out, and then I only moved the once. Can I move again?
Yes, if with a second quick action.
Okay. I am going to sort of roll behind barricade and use barricade as cover because I need to take a turn off to reload.
Cool. I might that might trigger Overwatch.
Okay. Is that an attack of
Yeah.
opportunity, basically?
Basically, that's an attack of opportunity. Let me double check Overwatch. It's reaction once per round. Hostile. Oh wait, no. Its normal weapon is gone. It can't use Overwatch anymore.
Okay, cool.
So yeah, so you move out of the way.
Mhm.
Good for you.
Yeah, roll behind barricade.
As it is going to make a bad decision. It is going to use its spinning kick attack. It whips around in a swirl of prismatic black and glowing orange, and is going to slam one of its legs into Canary. Canary has to make a hull save.
It also takes 1 damage.
From just touching you?
Yep. When an opponent within range 3 makes an attack, the attacker first takes 1 armor-piercing kinetic damage.
This is not it's not going to do any damage to you. So it's not. I don't know that it's in it. I'll take the damage. I don't give a shit. 1 damage isn't going to change anything.
And how do I make a save on this?
You just make the check through the sheets where it says hull. And you've got a ludicrous hull. How do you have?
By comparison, I have 0 hull. I'm so good at getting hit.
It didn't save you though. So you are shot back 4 spaces.
Fucking hell.
And go prone.
Rude.
Yeah. Let me check something. Nope. Cool. And then it is going to whip it's like from the shards of its superheated blade, it like cracks off a fragment and whips it at Barricade.
Yeah, fair enough.
It's a 17. Does that hit?
It's just literally just trying to beat my evasion, right?
Yes.
My evasion is 6, Zach. So
Okay. Good to know. So it's
I'm
a
very
shard of superheated like monster Pete's embeds itself in your armor and begins to glow hotter and hotter.
He kicked his fingies into you.
As it now is going to try to leave.
I have the Overwatch build. Right?
Yeah.
Or can anyone use Overwatch as a reaction? And I have +1 accuracy on all attacks made as reactions because I have the Sentinel trait.
Yes.
I don't have Overwatch as a trait.
I think Overwatch is an ability. Is a general ability. I'm not sure.
Yeah, anyone can use Overwatch.
It's just this mech is built to be good at it.
Good. Yeah, so make an attack roll on it.
What should I attack with? That has loading. This is just an improvised attack. Like I'm gonna swing out with a fist. Should I just use my weapon 1 roll because that is melee, or should I roll something different? Tech attack.
You can use you can use the skirmish, the threat range of any of your melee weapons.
Okay.
Or any weapon within the threat of the thing. So you could use your catalytic hammer, or you could use your shotgun. You could use
punch it, but because I have a thing for building up with improvised attacks. But sure, I'll use the dex.
I mean, you could also just use an improvised attack if you want it, if that's like good for you.
Yeah, fun. This has been going on a while. Sure. Damn.
Yes.
That would be a +1.
+1d6.
Because
you have 1 accuracy, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So roll a d6 and add it to 8. There's a chance that you might hit it.
Yeah.
You hit it. You deal 3 damage to it on the way out.
Nice.
Yes. That is the end of its turn. Canary, you are prone.
What is it?
Okay. Is it my action again?
I've lost count.
I haven't done anything in a while.
Then it is your turn.
Okay, I will move. God damn, that thing's fucking fast.
Your shotgun will have a range of 5.
Mine has a range of 3.
Oh,
It's a close quarters comp. It's a cute.
my shotgun has a range of
It's a QB.
5.
You've got
Oh,
different
mine
shotguns.
doesn't.
I've got a better shotgun.
Fuck off.
I loaded slugs into mine. You loaded birdshot. Like,
Oh, it's not near anybody right now. Okay, I'm gonna fire up my frag grenades. That's got a range of 5.
eat shit, bug.
Yeah. This actually, I like the visual of this. This is like it pulls a chunk of something. The mech like pulls a chunk off what looks like the side. It just looks like a piece of armor and throws it, and it literally like impacts and like explodes, and like all these tiny like crystalline bits of carapace and stuff. So, yeah, does that.
Wicked.
Yeah, it's one of my systems.
Okay.
It just says all characters within the affected area must pass an agility save, or take 1d6 explosive damage.
Okay.
Oh, this is the
Yeah, just dropped it in chat.
yes, the grenades.
Yeah.
Fantastic. Let me roll his agility against his save.
So is that, I assume, a quick action using a system, or is that a full action?
It depends on the system, I think.
Okay, limited 3, unique.
Well, let's look at. Activate can be a quick aura. We'll just say it's a quick action. He
Okay.
fails. It fails. It's safe. So roll a d6.
Lordy. I'm so not used to a Mac keyboard. You'd think I would be by now. 3 explosive damage.
Fantastic. It is looking bad. It's looking like it's on its last legs.
Okay. Sure, I will move. I'll use my move.
Clump,
so 1, 2, 3. So I'm there. So I literally threw a frag grenade, walked, and then I will fire the shotgun again. It's like stomp, stomp, stomp.
In my head, this is like
Bang.
a Terminator fucking shotgun walk. Like,
Yeah.
you pull out a
Yeah.
box,
Mhm.
like flowers fall out of it for some reason.
Bang. Incredible. So is that this for your full speed?
Yeah, I moved my full speed of 3.
Incredible. So you walk, Dex Cooper shotgun, bang, blast
Mhm.
it, and then at the end of your turn, that shard in you explodes.
Amazing.
And you're going to take 6 explosive damage.
My hull doesn't do anything to help me here. No hull save, no nothing.
No hull save, but you can reduce it by your armor.
Okay, so what was the explosive damage?
6 explosive damage.
-2, so that's
Oh.
4.
That's good. That's good armor. My armor is
Mm.
0.
Ditto.
Mhm.
I take all this damage all the time.
I
I
would
tell
like
you
to
what,
point
it's a
you
good
both
thing
to-
you.
Yeah,
Mhm.
point you both to the size of the mech that I picked and how big it is.
I tell you, it's a good thing you moved because otherwise that would have hit Ocelot as well.
Yeah, Ocelot would be dead. Not
Well,
dead,
you're-
but
Oh,
hurt
welcome.
very badly. I would have clicked into a new structural tier.
Yeah. No
Um,
worries. Happy to help.
How do I reload a gun?
You take the stabilize quick action, which
Okay.
reloads all loading. No, the stabilize is a full action. You choose one of the following: cool your mech, clearing all heat and exposed, and mark 1 repair to restore all HP. Additionally, you choose one of the following: reload all loading weapons, clear any burn currently affecting your mech, clear condition, or clear an adjacent allies condition that wasn't caused by one of their own systems, talents, etc. So you can spend one of your repairs to heal, and then you can also reload all of your guns.
Sounds good. can I also take a step to the side?
As your move act, yeah, you can move. You
Okay.
can always move.
Okay, cool. I need a line of sight, and a barricade's too big.
Mhm.
So
Well, you certainly can't step into that spot because that is a
Oh.
chasm.
that's true. Well, I have a move of 5, so I should be able to move to here just fine.
Yeah, absolutely.
So I think what it is like the I think it's very similar to that thing that Mab showed us, except it's slightly different. Where like I break the hand cannon down and like coin flip some kind of like weird glowing thing like up into the air and just like bring the hand cannon up and chunk it into place, and then take a shot at the like I'm like it's high noon and then shoot this thing.
The stabilize is a full action.
Oh, stabilize is a full action.
Yes.
Oh, I can't just reload one gun.
I believe you have some ability related to reloading guns.
If I don't take any action, if I don't do any attacks or force any saves or anything, Full Metal
Yes.
Jacket. Yeah.
Full Metal Jacket, but otherwise, no, it's a full action.
Okay.
Yeah, so you can repair and reload.
Yeah, I
Okay,
guess I'll
that-
do that.
Sorry to
Well,
be
then I'm
boring
gonna
about it.
I'm gonna move slightly differently then,
Okay.
and get up behind barricade, and then I'll repair and reload.
Cool.
I don't.
You are still marked.
How do I
by the
repair?
assassin.
Oh, does it just fill me all the way up?
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Yeah,
Okay.
you-
Cool.
Yeah, you mark under mech repair 1.
Okay. Sweet. Sounds good.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Cool. Good. Love it.
Yeah. Which I think means that next is No One Left to Pray To, which is going to go boom, boom. You are under cover now, right? Because you're next to barricade Ocelot.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Well, I was hiding behind a barricade just now. I'm less hidden by barricade now, I would say.
It
Yeah, but I
just
think the-
says I can be used for hardcover is what the move says.
So yeah, so that would be.
I
that
think
would
you have to
require
take.
that line of sight. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like you count as hardcover.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which it moving around barricade means that you no longer do, and it is going to throw one of those exploding shards at you. It's going to fail.
Okay, never mind. They didn't
Okay.
hit me, right?
It didn't hit you. It's
Okay.
going to try one more time with its last action and last shard.
Okay, sounds good.
I believe that'll hit you.
I'm gonna immediately take a return. I'm gonna return fire.
Fantastic.
Oh,
I think it hits me in the shoulder, and I like spin around, gun out, and just like dump a hand cannon shot into its face.
Hell yeah.
Let's do that. Hand cannon 1.
Go.
There we go.
So this thing, it shoots you, hits you in the shoulder with a shard of burning explosive plasma. Effectively, you whip around, bang, you blow it apart. It begins to coalesce into a tarry ooze.
Oh, that's not normal.
No, I mean it's normal for things from further down. And then the shard in your shoulder explodes, and you take 6 damage.
Ah, shit! I was gonna try and pull that out.
It's the end of your turn.
that was a reaction.
Yeah.
Well,
Oh,
the
his turn.
fight's over.
Oh, that's
What
true.
I mean. But hey, you destroyed the beast.
How much damage did I take?
You take 6. Barricade takes 4, or takes 6 minus armor.
No, wait, nope. No,
Ah.
nope. It's the-
So I would have taken 4, which takes me down to 1. So I'm going to repair now. Now it's over. Now the fight's over.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, as you are all like have been. I mean, Canary came out of this fine. But as you were all putting yourself back together, you see lights flickering back on in the homes of Copperdale.
Fun. I guess I'm gonna trot on over to it, and then disengage from my mech, and go check out this goo.
Yeah, I mean that goo is you've seen that. That's primordial ooze. It is the byproduct left when things from further down are destroyed.
Nothing else weird here or anything?
I mean, not about the creature. No. No, you do see like an older Tro man. Tro are like subterranean elves, or just elves in general. We don't really have a distinction. Fey creatures with plant-like signifiers. It's got old weathered leaves for hair and glittering red eyes, and he says, "Well, hey there, Shepherd. You took care of that monster right there. That was good. I appreciate that. We all appreciate that."
Well, it's what we do here. And he gives like kind of like a little hand thing. He does the ocelot hand thing at the guy. And I think is the rest of the team coming up here or what?
Oh
Guys?
yeah.
Yep.
Disengage and like hop down. Actually, I probably have like a small. Oh no, I'm still pilot. It's fine. Yeah, I hop down.
Cool. Yeah. The town is like basically come out now to thank you. The town's elder is this old Trow man. His name is Olive Dogwood. And he says, "Well, so that thing came out of the chasm. I think in response to our despair at being thieved from, but this was not the source of our ills."
Oh, well, we were sort of were under the impression that this was in fact the source of your ill. It looked very source-like. You understand?
It's a newer ill, you might say. I don't think this is the source so much as it is a symptom.
Yeah, the bright colored weapons, right? That was what we were told.
Yeah. Folks wearing white and gold.
Who the fuck wears white?
I don't
Yeah, it's
know.
well past Labor Day.
Morty pokes his toe into the goo. It's like, if not problem, we can try put back.
Well, I mean, this was also a problem. I'm not gonna to beat around the mushroom patch. This was also a problem, but not. This didn't take our livestock. This was just, I think, picking apart what was left.
Smell blood in the water and all that.
Yeah.
I'm gonna pull out my smart scope and climb up onto the top of Neo and just sort of like use that to take a look around the cavern, see what I can see with it.
Very cool. What is a smart scope, and what is it in this setting?
Let me pull up, go to CompCon and have a look at what it says about that, because I liked the description and it sounded very cool. And it was one of the things that the others hadn't picked as a weapon. So I was like, cool, I'll go with that then. God, how do I fight everything?
I feel like
in
I
here,
left a
so-
lot of space in weapon selection. I only picked the same thing.
God, I cannot figure out how to get off the mech configure. How do I get back?
You hit the back
Popcorn?
button.
Well, I'll do it, yeah.
Mhm.
This is where I lose my entire sheet. No, it's all good. Wicked. So apologies, folks. A powerful electronic, as written in text, a powerful electronic scope that provides high-resolution magnification up to 2 miles and automatically adjusts its reticle for wind, gravity, and pressure pressure. Smart scopes can project their field of vision and all data to the HUD of any network user. They can also pair with other thermal, optical, or simulated vision devices to further enhance targeting. What I think this is I'm gonna reference She Who Should Not Be Named because she's awful and needs to stop getting money, but like the Mad Eye Moody like fake eye, I think I pulled something like that over and it looks almost like what are they called, their eyes on flies where you got all the little hexes. I forget what the scientific
Compound.
Yes, it looks like that. It's like a crystal that's been cut a certain way to let in as much light as possible, and it sort of like refracts the image, and it's almost rainbow looking from the outside when I strap it on. And just sort of look around with that.
Very cool. I mean, you don't have Spot as a fictional trigger.
I do not. No.
That's fine. Give me just roll a d20 unless you think one of the other triggers will help.
Let me have a look. Where are my triggers?
This is not taking control or blowing something
No,
up.
it's not. It's not, and it's not a high stakes enough situation to argue for stay cool either. So maybe I'll have a look, and if need be, I will just throw it to Morty to have it to use. Yep, I can't see shit.
No, I mean you can see like this area. You see like there's like a faint residue of some kind of strange energy, but like it's like very jumbled. Like you see like scorch marks on these old barns to the north or to that way, to the upways.
Okay.
Not so much that you can like glean with mystical aid.
All right. I'll hand my scope over to Morty and just like, you want to see if you can pick up anything? I got nothing. I want to go look at those burned out buildings, see if it was some kind of accelerant or explosive.
Ooh, yes, me look. I find.
And give him a little like gentle punch on the shoulder, and I will head towards the burned out looking buildings.
Cool. Morty, give me or Canary, give me a spot roll. Just to see what can be seen.
So that's a d20 plus the 2 from Spot?
Yes.
Yeah, that's not wrong. I didn't get the 2. So that's a 9.
A 9. That's fine. I mean, we're mostly just rolling for fun. You look this way, like in that direction. And you do think you see something in the vast distance. Something has gone on with the ceiling further that direction. And Elder Dogwood as well says like, they went that way. We've mostly been trying to like put things back together, and then we were waylaid by the Yon Beast. We haven't had a chance to scout out and see what's up there, but something's going on over there. Ennett, you are looking at the burned out houses.
Yeah.
Yeah, or I guess barns. There's just houses were the only thing I could use in the game. On the website. They are. It looks like fire came from like very narrow points of heat that struck and then burned outward. You can still see like circular char, like marks, circular burn marks, about the size of like if you were to like put your thumb and your forefinger in a ring. That are like darker and more deeply burned than other sections of the burnt walls.
Can I sort of gauge, like maybe like look around, see if I can see any source point for it, like if it came from somewhere like?
I mean, most of them came from the direction that Olive pointed in. But like no like objects, or it's not.
Okay.
It's as if someone like shot it with fire, or
Yeah.
something. Like held a torch up to it.
All right. I was imagining like a magnifying glass focused thing. No, cool.
Yeah, like that, like point light focus onto a point, which is not usually the sort of thing that you see down here. There's not usually even enough light to do it.
I think I'm going to kind of keep talking with the folks, seeing as I'm not a miner. I don't know things about explosions. And just be like, so these rustlers that came through, where did they go to? Did you see where they came from, or where they where they made off toward?
Yeah, he points up on the map and says they came out of the philodendron grove up there.
All right. Well, I think is there any way I can give them something to like communicate to us if they need to call us later, or if they show back up or something?
I mean, the stuff that they have that would do that, I think they used to send a message in the first place.
Okay, so they already have the stuff.
Yeah, they send it all goes through the reverberates.
Yeah, okay,
it's all they've got the coded messages sent through echoed musical stings, basically.
Okay. All right. Well, you all, when you if trouble ever pops up again, you give us a call. We're going to investigate this. We'll report back to you when we figure out what's going on. But y'all stay inside. Stay tight. Sit tight until we give the all clear, and we should have this sorted out pretty quickly here.
I certainly hope so, Shepard. He nods and watches as you go.
Yep. I think I'm gonna come on up toward barricade, and like kind of saunter up toward barricade and be like, so what we got here? What's the fire looking like?
I've never seen anything that looks like this. This is like light's been focused here as a point of ignition. Like I've seen like smaller stuff done with crystals, but like, this is new.
That's weird.
Yeah.
Morty, what'd you find? Your name is Morty, right? I am not saying that incorrectly.
No, you got it right this time. You're good.
All right, good. All right, what'd you find out there, Morty?
Strange energy.
Well,
go that way.
There's certainly a lot of that going around.
Something weird with ceiling.
With the ceiling?
The ceiling. Look up.
And yeah, it's hard. Like it's different. Like it's like a mile or so away, but you see what looks like something hanging from the ceiling, far in the north, or that way.
Yeah,
they don't have north down here.
Huh.
Well, let's go check out these. What did you say? What was the name of the flower up there?
Philodendron.
Philodendron. Let's go check out these philodendron. See if we can't pick up a trail and see if we can't bag us something good for the night.
Do we need to fix mech first?
Almost certainly, but I assumed that kind of happened at the end of the turn. I wasn't I mean,
you can spend You can spend one of your repairs to top yourself back up.
How many repairs do I get?
Five
You
total.
have a repair cap. Yes.
Do not know where that is.
It is on the mech tab. You've got
Uh-huh.
HP, heat, and repair.
Ah,
About
I
halfway
see it
down.
there.
So you've spent one repair already when you stabilized, and then you can spend a second repair to get back up to full now.
Okay. Well. All right. Well, let's do that then.
Cool. You can also load all your guns. That takes no time at all. And you're ready to go. Do you want to head north,
Yeah.
or we got to come up with
Over.
head over there
Uh-huh.
as you move into the Phyla Dungeons and into our next map. You didn't need to go to the bottom. Scroll down to the bottom, which is where you're coming in.
Oh, that's a dope as fuck looking skeleton. This is a cool map, Zach.
Thank you. So yes, you come out into another cavern, another chamber of high ceiling. High ceiling is a huge thing with a number of smaller chambers built into it. And yeah, there are plenty of tracks. It's almost as if they didn't think that they were being needed to be stealthy.
That's some fucking arrogance right there.
Weird. It's like some kind of social types are coming into our territory. The I guess we're gonna follow the tracks. Like that's what we're here to do, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, you had there's a huge fossilized dragon worm that is like goes through a section of this chamber. Not dangerous, probably, but it is cool.
Like it's just it's always been there. I imagine.
It's always been there, at least for the last couple thousand years. There's some ruins. You're moving through. You can and you can stop at the point that you want to stop. You do see as you get closer, there is some sort of weird tube that is running down from the ceiling of high ceiling and down and into some weird structure that is up there.
This structure.
No, the clear looking one at the top.
This one.
Oh, I'm not scrolled to the side enough.
Yeah, there's a big map
Oh, where this little buggo is.
where the little buggo is. Yeah, that is. You can't see that buggo. That is the payload.
Oh, we've
You
got to
see-
escort it, right? Like,
you're here to look for rustled stuff.
oh, so we're playing defense.
Maybe you're playing get back the livestock that I got stolen.
I'm making Overwatch jokes.
I see. So yeah, you see this in the distance, this bright, glittering, almost like it looks like some sort of fort or camp. There's walls set up. The walls look strange. They're not made out of any stone you've ever seen, and then these square towers on each corner, all like some kind of swirly white stone, like a marble. And you do see patrolling this area a number of I guess they might be mechs like yours, but not like yours.
They're mechs of some
The-
kind, just ones we've never seen before.
Yeah, like they are made of that white stone, but they have these big feathered wings and like glowing golden crystals on their back that help them like fly and hover from place to place.
What the fuck is that meant to be?
Maybe there's some out-of-town outlaws or something. Seem more organized than most rustlers I've run across.
Everything's so clean looking. I hate it.
Maybe some kind of warlord or gang leader is trying to make a message.
Too
Mm,
shiny.
what?
Never do real work.
Exactly. But,
They are
if you-
very shiny.
I mean, if they're trying to send a message, I mean, but it was like they took like one steer from like each farm. You said, right? Zach, at the top. It
They
wasn't like
took, like,
one
they
farm
took-
got hit hard.
No,
like-
it was like each farm got hit a couple with lost a couple like beetles and feeders and
That's a weird way to send a message. I don't.
Maybe
I
it's
don't
just
get
an
what the
intimidation
message is.
tactic. Maybe they're thinking themselves some kind of baron or governor or something, wanting fealty. Just kind of scare everybody a little bit. You get me?
Well, maybe somebody's clearly got a fucking high opinion of himself.
Yeah. Well, folks like that typically do.
Let's get a little closer. Maybe try to be quiet about it. I
I
look
mean,
down at my mech.
Looks at the two of you like, I don't mean this in a mean way, but I don't feel as though we're going to be sneaking up on nobody. So, I feel like we might as well knock on the front door and ask who's in charge.
Like, and its nose, like full on twitches. You know when like ferrets and stuff are sent in the air, that full on nose wriggle when the whiskers go. It's just like, I guess.
Unless you got something inside of that big old body that I don't know about. I don't see I don't see us making a delicate approach to this.
I've never had a delicate approach to anything in my life.
I delicate.
Yeah, I know you are.
You're a right ballerina there, Morty. I like tap him on the shoulder.
I'm just. We weren't sent in to negotiate, is the thing.
Yeah, but we weren't sent in to. I mean, hell, we weren't sent in to murder. We were sent in to figure out the problem, get these folks' livestock back, and we can probably solve. Like these are folks. They're mechs. They're walking around. Maybe we can de-escalate the situation, or at least get some information. Like it ain't like the mantis back there. Like.
Yeah, fair point. All right. You reckon we approach all three with the mechs or on foot?
Oh hell, we're approaching with the mechs. Like, I won't be peaceful, but I won't be stupid.
Also, don't want to walk that far.
Morty also has a point.
I'm just saying, this boy is great at many things. It does not give off the greatest impression of I am here for a quiet chit chat.
No, I get that. Well, we can approach peaceable. Like, I can't imagine we come in hands up, looking casual.
I should have shrugged and sort of like work like awkwardly sort of tuck the neck sweeper back a little bit.
That's why I got this cloak. It covers my 800 guns.
Do you want to make it like big enough for this? I gesture at all of me.
That is a very big bribe.
It's good.
But yeah, if you guys are cool with it, I'm just gonna I think Ocelot's gonna come up, kind of like riding the boss, like he wanted to so bad. The or the big boss. I should name this the big boss. Never mind. Anyways,
So we're moving up.
yeah, I guess kind of riding in the boss, like with the cockpit kind of open. You know what I mean? Like kind of rolling up with your window down in your car. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Absolutely. Cool. Yeah, you walk forward. Walk as far forward as you want to walk.
I mean, I'm just gonna kind of walk until they notice me. You know what I mean?
Cool. Yeah, we'll see you come out of the mushrooms around here.
Okay. I'll be
when
right
you
behind. I'll be
when you
behind
get
you a little.
noticed. Yeah. And you and you immediately it's lights, like all of these flyers, these like bird things that were kind of patrolling, all sort of like converge, and you hear like a garbled kind of like call to halt from coming over their speakers.
I think I sort of lean out my like cockpit and be like, "We ain't we're stopping. We just came to talk. We wanted to see what your all's business in the area was. Some farmers had a few issues, little ways over. Y'all kind of matched the description of the folks they were having issues with. We wanted to see what was up."
Interesting idea. So you try to talk to them.
Should I be
Like you
roll
see,
cool or keep my cool or
yeah,
something?
keep
Yeah.
your cool. Roll to keep your cool. We'll see, and that'll help me.
Yeah, that kind of feels
determine
like what I'm doing, right? Like, or stay cool.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Agreed.
I haven't done anything. I could maybe like juggle some guns if that will help me to show off. No, okay.
Yeah, you can just stay cool.
Damn.
19.
I think it's
15.
technically an 18 because I don't know where I'm getting a +1 accuracy from on Be Cool.
You're not
think
getting a
you
+1
left
accuracy.
on that.
Also, remember, accuracy is not a +1; it's a +1d6.
Oh.
Whenever you have accuracy, you roll and take the highest of the d6s. But yeah, still a 15 is good, or a 17.
Yeah.
They like kind of look at each other, and like you definitely read confusion in their like mech body language.
Right.
And then one flies back to the base, and you hear something much bigger. The gates of this base open, and two other mechs walk out.
Oh, big boy!
One is about the size of the Get It Off. That, and behind that is a larger one about the size of
Barricade.
Of Neo.
Neo, yeah. Sorry, I keep calling that thing the barricade.
Yeah, barricade is in its call sign. About the size of Neo, huge, carrying this like ornate silver shield, and a like what is that weapon? It is the weapon it has is a.
Speaking of weapons, Shannon did donate to get 5 more handguns for Ocelot, by the way.
It's fine. It's okay. That was mostly a joke, but
I felt obliged to share with the rest.
Your the little one is this like kind of sprightly, almost like it looks like a satyr made of marble, but with golden horns and a long, glittering golden longbow. And then the one above it is like just an ogre, like looking statue with golden joints and a silver shield, and some sort of like well, it's a rotary grenade launcher, but I don't know how to make that fantasy. The satyr puts a hand up, and like a light beam like beams into like your forehead. Ocelot. Not like a hurting one, but it seems like it actually is translating.
All right. Well, that's new.
Greetings.
Hello.
You speak to Explorer Captain Flash Blackbird of the Academy of Arcane Understanding. I understand that you individuals down here live some sort of life in this bizarre place.
Well, we do our best. I'm Be Thankful Johnson, Shepard. This is my team here. That's Morty. He kind of like gestures over to Canary. And that's In It. Gestures over to Barricade.
Take a step forward to dunk.
We I'm gonna go out on a limb and say that you folks aren't necessarily from around here. Yeah.
No, we recently became aware of your strange world when exploring a subterranean ruin from our own realm. And he like gestures up, and you see that there's a hole in the ceiling, as you saw before, that these people seem to have come from.
All right. Well, that is sure interesting. I gotta say, that is it's a lot to take in. I get that you all probably don't know. I'm gonna assume that y'all don't necessarily know our customs. I'm gonna take it on good faith that you did not mean to cause any sort of chaos, but you did. Y'all took some livestock from the community close by, right? Just recently.
Don't worry, they will be taken well care of as we research them thoroughly.
That's well and good, but them folks need that livestock. That's their livelihood. I mean, that's right there in the name. It's livestock. I'm sure that they wouldn't mind filling in any questions that y'all had about them, but they do need that property back. That is in fact theirs. Now, I'm not saying that y'all meant to any sort of malice when you took it, but you know that is the situation.
You don't seem to understand. This is an Academy-sanctioned expedition.
And I'm a shepherd. I'm here to solve this problem, and y'all caused a bit of one. Like I said, I'm sure they are more than happy to fill you in on any sort of information that you have, or that you need. But you need to discuss that with them. You can't just simply come in and take the people's things. That's just rude.
To clarify, is only Ocelot able to understand what's being said? Or is it being
Maybe
transmitted to everybody and translated?
we'll say it can be transmitted to everybody.
Yeah,
So
maybe they're just peeling the information, like how to translate out of my head.
Yeah. What place did this douchebag say he was from? What academy?
The Academy of Arcane Understanding.
I will go, what the fuck is the Academy of Arcane Understanding?
That's also a good question. We're trying not to be rude.
What's fucking rude about asking a question?
Stop swearing at the night. We've only just met
What?
these folks. We can't swear at them.
What the fuck? Oh, fucking people don't fucking swear.
Technically, we swear at anyone we want to.
Thank you, Morty.
The satyr looks up at the ogre statue and says, Barzak, I am sensing some hostility from these interlopers. And the ogre.
Interlopers, you showed up here.
The ogre straightens up and slams its shield on the ground, and a voice comes from it that says, "You have 10 seconds to disperse."
Hey. I think Ocelot puts his hands up.
Forward.
Yeah. Ocelot puts his hands up, and the mech in the boss puts its hands up in kind of like in kind, right?
Mm-hmm.
No, actually, Ocelot puts his hands up. The boss's hands, at least one comes up, the other one stays under the cloak. And he goes, "Everybody, take a step back. We're not here to cause any sort of trouble, though you all did. Now, I'm not saying that you're criminals. You are not from here. You don't understand our customs. I get that. But you did do something. You did cause trouble for some nice folks. Now, we're willing to work with you, answer your questions, be on good terms. But you are going to have to meet us on ours. You are in our home. It's only fair. If that big ogre moves, I'm drawing on him.
Yeah. So these two, Explorer Captain Flash Blackbird, and Vice Captain Barzak Talltrees.
Mm-hmm.
Assholes. Amazing.
Kind of they're like, you see, like, as they look between each other, and one says, Flash Blackbird says, unfortunately, I can't authorize any anthropological expeditions at this time. Our needs are purely zoological. If you will stand in the way of our research, we will be forced to respond with force.
I'm gonna pop the little face bit just so I can be seen in the cockpit. Just like, who the fuck are you calling zoological? Just like a very irate ferret badger, like leaning in the front of the cockpit, like, fuck you!
Hi, mate! All right, well...
I think it might be time to draw as Flash.
Yeah, I think Ocelot shrugs like, well, I did try to de-escalate things.
Mm-hmm.
And my Mjolnir starts spinning up. And I'm going to
snap the hatchback down.
Yeah. If I have to roll to show off or something to do this, but I'm just gonna quick draw on this fucking. I'm gonna try and quick draw on this fucking ogre. Can I do things like trick shots and shit like that? Is that what show off does?
It could be. I mean, show off. The fictional triggers are usually for stuff outside of your mech.
Okay.
But I mean, if it's you're showing off, you're showing off.
Yeah. Well, I want to specifically what I want to do is I want to quick draw a hand cannon and take, because like I'm less worried about this tiny guy. He's probably a threat. Like, I'm not saying that he's not a threat. This is in fact a physically and situationally bigger threat.
Mm-hmm.
I want to quick draw and just like try and knock that fucking I want to knock that fucking grenade launcher out of his big fucking hand.
Interesting. I'm sure something can do that. Just a matter of what it is. It's like a disarm. Sure. Yeah. I don't. It's been proven that I don't know the ins and outs of this game, so I'll just run it.
Well,
like
I think I'm probably doing something that's not even.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. So.
Roll to show off, and if you succeed, he will have to pick his grenade launcher back up.
Are we going to count this as the plus? Or am I getting my +1 accuracy for firing with my gun on the first of the round?
Sure.
Okay. And I am next to... Is this something that I would pick up +1 accuracy from Barricade from? Because of...
Yes, actually. So I think you'll pick up one accuracy from that.
Mm-hmm.
And what this actually is going to be is an agility roll with your mech.
Okay, that makes more sense.
Yes.
That seems legit. Okay. Actually, my agility is almost as good as my show off.
Yes.
That's an 18.
That's an 18. Yeah, you you pull out the revolver, the handgun, and pow! Barzak Talltree's grenade launcher goes flying, and he's going to have to spend actions to pick it up on his turn.
I'm also closing my mech back. Like,
would imagine so. Yeah.
Yeah.
As Flash Blackbird says, "What a fascinating society." We'll have to tell the Academy. Attack, and we go in.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it sounds like Ocelot is actually going first.
Yeah. So that would be my first shot from this.
Mm-hmm. We'll say that was a quick action.
Yeah. And I'll go ahead and. So big guy doesn't have his grenade launcher, right?
Not currently, no.
Not currently. Okay, so he's for the moment he's disarmed.
Mm-hmm.
Mjolnir doesn't have any rounds loaded in it right now. I'm down to 1 on this. I'm down to 1 on my gunslinger die. So let's go ahead and set this motherfucker up. I'm going to run up on Flash Blackburn. Blackbird, sorry. Flash Blackbird. And projecting over, I guess, I'm going to say I have a speaker system too.
Of course. Your mechs.
I'm gonna, like, as I sort of, like, level my my other hand cannon on him, I'm gonna be like, I want you to, the last thing you think about, is the fact that I did tell you, I did try to work with you, and then just, like, fucking rip a shot into this motherfucker.
Cool. So you take an accuracy from CQB. This is not your first action, so this is you're not your first skirmish, so just 1 accuracy.
Yep. All right, let's fire hand cannon 2. 13.
13 against his evasion. Makes it, but he seems to take less damage than you expect, as like some sort of bubble that surrounds Barzak tall trees seems to reduce damage taken in his presence.
Noted. I guess that's my... Yeah, that's my turn.
Cool. I mean, you can use a skirmish. You can use another auxiliary weapon.
Oh, I already fired. I thought I was counting the fire. I was thinking, like, well, I fired 1 gun, then I moved up, and then I fired my second gun.
Mm-hmm.
So that's what I was. That's how I was playing.
I mean, that's still. Then in that case, you'd still have 1 quick action left.
Okay. I don't think I've got. So those were both on the same mount. I don't have anything good. I don't have any melee weapons, except for the guns. I just hit them with it, I guess.
You can use improvised attack. You can use the butt of a gun.
Well, that's a full action.
Oh, well, poop. Well, poop.
Can I push him?
I believe
Ram is a quick action.
Ram is a quick action, yeah.
Well, I don't like him having this shield.
Mm-hmm.
How do I do that?
You just roll 1d20 plus 1 for your grit.
Okay.
And try to knock him down or back. On a success, he's knocked prone, and you may choose to knock them back by 1 space directly away from you.
Okay.
So you're attacking the littler one, right?
Yeah.
Because he's adjacent to you.
Does 9 do it? I don't know.
9, unfortunately, does not hit Flash Blackbird as he just ducks under. He is smaller than you and extremely agile. As it is, as he takes his turn, and he points his bow at you and draws, and you see it. A bolt of light appears where an arrow should be, and he fires this like glittering arrow at you.
Okay.
That's a 17.
That certainly hits me.
Yes,
I'm gonna take
hits you.
Action.
And you.
Yeah.
Well, wait.
I'm
It hits you, and you brace for the impact, and none comes. Instead, everyone else sees a golden bullseye appear like a halo behind your head as you are locked onto.
Does it still count as a hit?
Does return fire have to be damaged or just?
It says a ranged attack.
It is a ranged attack, so yeah.
Yeah. I'm gonna just fire, I guess, with my pistol. I'm not gonna blow my hand cannon on this. Because I actually want that. Because this, fortunately, will finish out my. Oh wait, no, my gun clock is finished out. My gunslinger clock.
Oh, because it's been each time you've done it.
Yeah. So it's a reset now. So I get plus 2d6 to something. Hold on a second. Let me read this ability. Okay, so Gunslinger. My Gunslinger die. When it hits 1, it resets to 6 and gives plus 2d6 to damage and AP on your next attack with an auxiliary ranged weapon. So yeah, I guess I'll fire with my hand cannon.
Cool.
I'm just gonna fire it and then do roll 2d6. That seems like the easiest way to do it.
Yeah, probably.
Okay. Rip.
You're still in CQB, so I think that's still active.
Yeah. Frankly, if I'm in range enough to fire, I'm within CQB.
Basically, yeah.
Yeah. Holy shit!
Nice.
This is
So that's
AP, by the way, too.
This is AP. That's a 21, which means it's a critical hit.
Yeah.
So basically, you're gonna roll
Here's 2 more
3d6.
D6. Yeah.
Yeah. So because for every die you roll an extra die and take the higher of them.
Okay. So that's
So
that's
that's
yeah.
okay. So okay. So
Okay.
how many? So it would be,
Sorry, I'm rolling too many dice off the bat.
roll another 3d6.
Okay.
And we'll take the 3 highest of all of the dice rolled.
Okay.
Cool. So that is 4, 5, and 4.
Okay. So that's 15 armor piercing damage.
All right, 15 armor piercing damage. Halved is 7, even halved is enough to knock this guy down and make him lose a point of structure.
Fuck yes.
You just pow! Just this incredible like cyclone bullet rips and cracks this guy's armor as he loses a point of structure and takes rolls for structure damage. He rolls a 5. That is a glancing blow. He is just impaired until the end of his next turn.
And I need to reload my hand cannons.
I'll bet you do.
Yeah.
Yes, impaired. It means he has +1 difficulty to all of his stuff. He goes back up to full HP.
I think I quip out like, "That's a fancy bow. I know a little thing or two about shooting too."
Amazing.
Yeah. What else does he have to?
Oh, I
Dude.
know what the bullet does.
What's
I know how I get that shot around his fancy shield.
Oh, yeah?
I think I like leveled the gun. I'm Revolver Ocelot. This is how this works, right? And why it's reduced to damage probably. Like I level the gun and I see his like shield activate, and so I cock it to the side and I ricochet the shot off his big motherfucker friend's shield and like hit him in the back.
Yes, good.
Fantastic. And then he makes a noise of anger and waves his
sense, yeah.
hand. There's a flash of light, and he is gone.
Well, that's just
They
rude.
both are?
What's that?
They both are? The Satyr and...
But wait, in a burst 3, all of his allies turn invisible.
Okay.
Oh, shit.
Oh, okay, so he doesn't hit any of the grunts.
No, he actually does hit 2 of the grunts.
Oh. Well, that sucks.
It's all of the.
Okay.
There's like this weird, opalescent like light that shoots out, and they just vanish. You're still visible.
I mean, he didn't take me with him. How rude.
Barricade or Canary?
Ares, yeah. These things remind like these little flying guys remind me of like the Ares from Gundam Wing.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Let me quickly check about a quick action. Let's see if I can do that.
I'm not trying to tell you what to do, but I'm just gonna say when you can't see a target, typically things that hit in what we refer to in the business as an area of effect, not really useful.
So here's the thing: they are currently invisible, but they're not hidden, which means you can still target them. You just have a 50% chance to miss outright
Right.
until they take an action to hide.
Right. Just in my RPG brain is like, well, why try to hit them when you can force them to make a save?
Absolutely, no, for sure.
Okay. So we know where they were, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to step forward to here. I am going to fire my fucking shotgun where I knew two of them were, because it's a burst effect.
These guys in particular, we're like, okay, these small guys, they're probably a threat. But these two motherfuckers in particular, they've pissed us off.
Yeah. So
Absolutely.
I will drop the deck sweeper in there as a burst effect. So I'm not aiming specifically for one of them. I'm just trying to drop something in. Why is that in 2d6? No, it's 2d6.
Is it a burst weapon? Because that's not showing on the item.
Where's it described? There was a thing. What am I just looking at that just said clearly burst on it? Oh no, was I looking at a thing? Nope, that wasn't meant to be my deck sweeper. That was meant to be a frag grenade.
Ah, okay, yes.
My apologies.
No worries. So
It's
you
a
fire
frag
a grenade.
Yeah, like aim to where it was.
So you have 3 of those. You've just spent the second one that you have.
Yeah, I'm down to one of those. And with my third action, if you'll permit me, I would like to rip this chunk of crystal out of the ground and hold it in front of me as an impromptu improvised weapon. I'm not using it yet.
Not using it yet? Absolutely.
I put one big hand on the bottom and just sort of like snap it out of the ground and turn it over in my hands, ready to go.
So first, Flash Blackbird makes his save, fails his save.
Oh, let me roll the
And then
1d6 for this.
Barzak Talltrees is going to make his save. Can you imagine that a Bastion is not super agile? Well, it doesn't matter.
Ooh.
So one of them makes half damage and one of them does not.
And I only rolled a 1 on the damage. So
cool. So one of them takes 1. The other guy, they both take 1 because you can't have 1.
haha.
Incredible. Wicked. So that is
And
your turn.
And I'm wielding a big chunk of crystal.
Cool. So there are 3 of you and 6 of them. So I think in the interest of like time, I'm just gonna have them go 2 at a time.
Fair.
I'm supposed because otherwise it would be all of them go at the end.
Yeah.
Which is kind of a bummer. So
Yeah.
So yeah.
So are some of them going to hit us back finally?
Yes. So the invisible one next to you moves out of invisibility, and then fires a missile at Barricade.
Fair enough, I guess. Because I have chopped that out of the ground, so that's mine now.
Misses though. A missile like this.
How did
like
screams in it on the external speaker.
Yeah, it fires out like a blue tipped arrow basically that like flies past you and explodes in the air. Bummer for that person. And then another one is going to go is going to use is gonna fly this way and fire on Ocelot.
Rude. Can I shoot this out of the air, please?
Stormtrooper aim up in here.
I think you've already used your reaction.
No, I mean just like flavor-wise for the missing me.
For sure, absolutely.
Just you're reloading your gun and just knock it out the air.
I do like I do that. I do my thing I like where I'm just spinning my guns. Like...
Fantastic. Canary.
Canary is going to spin up their Tormentor spikes.
Oh, that's fun.
Oh, my! At the end of my turn, my Mjolnir loaded 2 rounds.
Fantastic.
Okay, just wanted to note that.
Mm-hmm.
So the all the spikes that are all over his armor suddenly pop out smaller spikes that start spinning. And I gain resistance to all damage that originates within 3 range, and now the Shrike Armor does 3 damage instead of 1.
Fantastic.
And he moves up here. Ah, no. That is not what I wanted to click on. Alright. And so those guys are still invisible?
Those guys are still invisible, yeah.
Okay. Then I am going to fire my Impaler Spike Gun, which is mounted on his shoulder, at one of the flyers. Let's call it this one.
That one. Cool. One of the ones that hasn't gone yet.
So that's a crappy roll.
A 5. Yes, a 5 does not unfortunately manage to exceed this flyer's evasion. As it blasts the spike past it, and
It's like they're agile and fly.
it
Yep.
barrel. It wait, actually, cool. Yeah, barrel rolls out of the way.
A fox person or a frog person from somewhere off screen yells at them.
Yes, incredible. It is actually no, it's good. It is now that one's turn, and it is going to move. It is going to yes, it is going to strafe you and deal an automatic 3 kinetic damage to Canary.
It also takes 3.
Oh, it explodes
Before it does its attack.
before it. Damn.
The Strike Armor says when an opponent within range 3, the attacker first takes 3 AP kinetic damage.
Fantastic.
Holy shit! We are a much bigger threat, I think, than these people assumed we would be.
Fucking
Uh,
Just
We walk in. I shoot their fucking leader square in the goddamn face.
I delete that character from the encounter.
Zax is sadly like he had name, a backstory.
Thanks.
And then,
They're the colonizer scum.
It's
They
true.
don't get backstories.
cool. Fantastic. So that's that guy's turn gone. You hear, you see, and then you see that you see the grenade launcher that was on the ground get picked up and then disappear.
Okay, that makes sense.
And then,
Step out of invisibility, motherfucker. I've got a fun turn for you.
If only. Let me check. Let me see what else.
I just realized that the Mjolnir has a very interesting ability.
Oh yeah.
It's got an effect that says, once per round, when I reload any weapon, this weapon can be fired as a free action. So I can, reloading my guns, I can just walk at you and be firing fucking shots from my chest.
Incredible.
Well built characters, everybody. Good work.
We're all very good at one thing.
Absolutely. So that's not what's going to happen this time. He's still in invisibility. Does shoot? You see a like a crystal, like a golden crystal shoot from where you now know he is, and arcs over everybody to land and hit and target barricade.
Oh no, barricade.
That's what I get.
What
for being
what
a
is
mouthy-
overcharge? Did I miss something?
Overcharge, you can get an extra quick action in exchange for burning, like getting heat for your mech.
Oh, okay. Sorry, I noticed everybody had a click on overcharge, and I didn't.
No, I think they've got heat. Their heat is increased.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was. Oh, is that? No, that's the recap for me, I believe.
The recap.
The repair cap. Sorry.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
I think is the heat.
No,
mine-
you have a heat rating of 7.
Yeah.
You can have up to
Okay.
7 heat.
Then
Yeah.
I have no idea. My heat and my repair are both 7, so I don't know where one of my counters is 4.
the one that's showing is your heat counter, because my heat counter is 5. So, and it's not gone up, but my repair has, so that's why. So
Yeah.
I'm talking about the little red bars above your your
Yeah,
things.
there we go. That's fine.
Yeah,
There we
and
go.
I have accumulated 1 heat
Yes.
when I fired my spike gun.
Well, there we go. I've
Yeah.
tweaked that.
All right. Cool. Now we all know.
Yep,
Everything.
sorry.
And yes, 16 hits. I've been hit
So
with
you
whatever
take
this was.
4 damage.
Minus 2 for
Explosive
armor.
damage. Yeah. Cool. Has anybody not gone this round yet?
No, I think we all
I
went.
think that's all 3 of us.
Cool. So that's Barzak Tall Trees.
I think you guys kick it off this time, right?
Yes. Well, Flash Blackbird and Barzak Tall Trees both have an activation left because they're
that doesn't
elites.
sound good.
They get 2 turns.
Come
So
on, you little motherfucker.
Fuck these guys.
Step out
so
of
fl-
invisibility, you little piss ant.
I love how Ocelot's professional up to a point. They're just like, okay, right now we're done. Take it off my
That is
diplomacy hat.
Revolver Ocelot. He is a
Putting
man
on
who's
my
going to
shit
try and
talking
talk his
hat.
way out of a situation, and when that fails, well, I do have all these guns.
Brian, you keep saying things like I know anything about Metal Gear Solid. When asked to pick favorite characters, I literally Googled visuals. I went, that person's hot, that person's hot, that person's hot. It
I
didn't-
mean, that's how Metal Gear Solid works, so.
cool. So Barzak Tall Trees is going to consume lock on from that is on you, Ocelot, in exchange for an advantage, an accuracy die on this attack. As an invisible shield bash comes your way.
Okay. Oh, this is Big Boy.
This is Big Boy, yeah.
Okay.
He's not so big.
Wham! You're going to take 3 kinetic damage.
Okay.
And you are going to be knocked back 1 space.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah.
I was like, I don't know which way, because I don't know which way he came at me.
Mm,
He hasn't actually moved so far.
Okay.
He's just been standing there, and then as you go away,
Mhm.
second attack fires that grenade launcher at you.
Okay.
This one does not have lock on.
Right.
Still at 15. You take
still hits me.
4. Take 4 explosive damage.
I can take that.
So that is Barzak Tall Tree's second turn.
Oh,
Next
wait,
is,
I get to return fire on that one, though.
this is the same round.
Oh, it is the same round. Fuck, yeah, it's been just a long
Mhm.
round. Okay.
Yes, there's just
Yep.
a lot of them.
My B.
No worries. So the cloaking field is going to go down in a second, but currently, it is Flash Blackbird's last turn, and he is going to mark you again with his spotter bow. You are marked.
Very
You are
marked. Super marked.
This round does the same to Canary. Why not? Canary, you are also marked.
Okay.
I don't think that attack affects your Shrike armor because you're not having damage dealt to you, right?
right.
Yeah, also, I don't think it, yeah.
It says an attack.
Yeah.
So
An attack, yeah. Cool. Now it is the beginning of the round.
Mhm.
One of you can go.
Their invisibility's still on, right?
since they
oh,
both
wait, no.
attacked.
It is the end of his turn. He is no longer invisible.
Oh, good.
Mm.
If y'all don't mind, I have a thing I would like to do.
Oh, please.
You go, please.
Yeah.
Go right ahead.
I think I start doing my juggling act again, where I'm juggling my 3 guns and reloading them.
Mhm.
But this time, like, in the middle of my chest, my gun is spinning, right?
Mhm.
And it's gonna have my damage, even if it's... So, so Big Boy's projecting some kind of field that protected Little Boy.
Yes.
Okay. Do we have any indication if... well, Big Boy's got a shield, so he's got armor of some kind, for sure.
He is heavily armored. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, luckily this is armor piercing, I believe. Yeah, so Mjolnir. Okay, there's not. Okay, if I fire more... Well, I need to reload this round anyway, so I might as well do this. So I'm doing stuff and doing stuff. I think I'm going to move out here.
Mhm.
Need to peel these guys off a little bit too. Anyways, so I'm going to move out to here. I'm going to do that repair thing that I did before.
Stabilize.
Yes. And that reloads my weapons, right?
Reloads all loading weapons. Yes.
Okay. So, and then Thunder God triggers.
I think just your
Yeah.
normal Mjolnir
ability. Yeah. So when I reload any weapon, this weapon can be fired as a free action. So I'm going to fire the Mjolnir, and it does 4 kinetic damage for each load that's loaded into it, and 2 rounds load into it at the end of every round.
Mhm.
So it's going to deal 8 kinetic damage. I'm going to just click Mjolnir, and I have no idea what's going to happen here. Also I'm going to repair real quick. I'm going to do that before I scroll down. And then, where's that repair thing?
Loki, leave
Yeah.
that bug alone.
3.
Sorry,
Okay.
my cat is like losing his shit at a bug. He's desperate to kill.
13 is enough to hit. This is you're fighting the flyer.
Yeah, it deals
yeah,
8 kinetic damage, not 4. I just didn't know how to double the damage.
No way, he's dead.
Yes, good.
These are grunts, which means they only have 1 HP.
Okay.
That's why there's so many of them.
Oh,
And
that's
why
fair.
you want to get.
I was very scared of them. That's why I dumped. I guess the Thunder God still works. The gun's still spinning, so it'll reload 2 rounds. At the end of this turn.
It'll keep reloading. Yeah, as you blast the thing away, over the counter of your Flash Blackbird says, "He'll be honored for his service."
Are they going to build a statue of you too?
Someday.
Days.
And Barzak Talltrees is going to activate his pause engine.
Oh, that seems bad. Is it
His
pause as in
what?
like make stuff stop, or pause as in like a puppy?
Pause as in until the end of his next turn. He and Flash Blackbird have immunity to all damage.
What the fuck?
It's a rechargeable thing, so he does not get to do it every time. It's a full action, but that is the power, one of the Bastion's powers. It's truly incredible. As he like slams his shield, and like a golden orb appears around both of them.
To clarify, you said that prevents damage.
So this is the thing. They gain immunity to all damage and effects until the start of the Bastion's next turn.
Oof.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
Clear the ads. Like.
Yes. Speaking of, so that's Barzak Talltree's turn. Flash Blackbird has not actually gone yet this round, but I'm going to go. One of the Lamplight Corps guys is going to go. This guy's gone though. This Lamplighter Corps flyer is going to consume lock-on Ocelot and fire his missile launcher.
Seems bad for me.
Yeah, it is.
Also bad for him, but that's fine because he's about to take one. He's about to take an automatic return fire damage.
That's a 13.
Just barely hits me because my evasion is 11.
Yeah, because your agility is so high.
Mhm.
Yeah, you're gonna take 4
Okay.
explosive damage, and yeah, you can spend your reaction is back if you want to spend it.
Yeah. I mean, I can't hurt the other 2 big motherfuckers, so I might as well kill these little guys, right?
Mhm.
And explosive damage is just it flavors things like if I had some kind of particular
Like
immunity.
resistances. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, exactly. It's just a
Um,
type of damage.
Yeah, I'm
Knock-on
going to
things.
return fire. I'm just going to return fire with my regular pistol.
Cool.
Not going to waste a hand cannon shot on this guy.
13 is enough. Boom. That guy's gone. I will remove Lamplight Core number 3 from the encounter.
I think I squawk out over at Blackbird like, how many men you prepared to lose today?
It's all for science, friend.
How many men is science prepared to lose?
That's for better men than I to answer. Cool. Barricade or Canary. I believe you can go. It's your turn.
You want to go, Richard? You know what you're doing?
Yeah, I do.
Go for it.
Okay, so yeah. So I'm gonna move over here. Well, not over there. Play nice. All right, over there, and take a swing at the last flyer.
Cool. You should.
You could just stand there and let the flyer kill itself on you.
Just walk up next to it and be
You're like a bug zapper for these things.
That is pretty fantastic. Cool. Give it a roll. Monty von Springspot, Morty.
Nope.
7 unfortunately does not do it.
Okay, I'm gonna follow up with the auxiliary thermal lance.
Cool. 11 unfortunately is also not enough.
Damn, these things
Dang.
are fast.
They're quick. They're speedy. Fantastic. As it barrel rolls, it blasts away. Is not going to try to strafe again. It's going to move its full speed.
It's like, you know what? Fuck this guy.
Move full speed, consume lock on, and then fire a missile at Morty. 1 plus 26. That's a 23. You're going to take 8 explosive damage.
Okay, damn.
As one of those blue crystalline missiles just like flies and just perfectly center mass hits you.
Rude.
Do you not have armor, Morty?
I do not.
Oh, okay.
Alright. I am going to move up with my movement, and I'm going to put myself here, I think, right in front of the little guy, carrying my big crystal, also making myself available as cover.
Oh wait, that's not true. I do have armor.
Hey. And for my action, I'm going to do a full action and do full tech, which can be a single more complex action, because I think that's how this works. If not, that's fine, and I'll do something else, but I'm going to activate my core system. I think
Cool.
it has to be activated. So, so yeah. So it's like I'm like, this shield's gone up, so I'm like, huh, okay, and I just like flip a bunch of pull a bunch of levers and like turn a hand crank, and things start getting really hot, and you hear this whining sound as this is part of the Watchdog co-pilot system, which is very cool. So,
oh yeah.
I'm imagining Barricade in my head as like this big Howl's Moving Castle ass looking robot.
like I said, but more a little bit that, and did you see Kubo in the 2 strings?
No.
It's good fun actually. But there's the bug in it. I forget what its name is, but it's like got a very fun shape. It's sort of like a little bit that, and just like, yeah, it's very good. Now it's sort of glowing more, like that core that is kind of visible is just sort of like heating up. So I think if that's a passive thing, but I think because it's active, I have to activate it.
Yeah, you activate it. So yeah, so your hyper reflex mode is active, which is going to make it wicked cool for you to do some cool stuff. As Flash Blackbird takes his second turn and fires his spotter bow at you. Plus 2 points.
just kind of like pulls back and lets go. It's not really
Yeah.
Boop.
not
Yeah.
the trickiest shot he's ever made, I
Yeah.
imagine.
You take lock on. Something I forgot is that while you are locked on from this bow, you are shredded.
Sorry, what?
Which
I mean, I'm already pretty buff.
shredded means that you don't resist damage from armor or resistance.
Oh, okay.
And then he whips over and fires again his spotter at the scout. Is a really interesting class in that they are really good at making it easy for other people to hit you, but they can't actually hurt anything
Mhm.
under normal circumstances. Misses
Misses me.
Ocelot. Yes, it is the end of his turn.
Your space? Like, when can you use Overwatch?
Overwatch. Good question. Overwatch is whenever someone moves within your threat.
Okay.
So they have not
Duly
made
noted.
made any move actions.
Okay.
It is Barzak Talltree's turn. His pause engine is going to end at the end of his turn. But before that happens, he is going to reach over. He's going to reach over barricades. Reach over Flash
Mhm.
Blackbird's mech to slam his shield into barricade
Mm-hmm.
while you are still shredded.
Mm-hmm.
Will miss you
Mm-hmm.
and will consume the lock on to fire his rotary grenade launcher at you.
Rude.
That one will hit.
Yeah, it will.
So you're going to take 4 explosive damage, but this, now that he's consumed the lock on, it works against you.
Okay. So full damage because of the.
No. It not full damage.
Okay. So just the 2 then, because of my armor is 2.
Yes.
Wicked.
Cool. And now it is your guys' turn again.
Oh, wonderful.
I can do nothing while these guys are paused, and because I have no range. So.
Well, the pause engine is over now.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
It's at the end of his second turn.
All right. If you guys have an act that you would like to do, I know I'm going to continue trying to ruin Flash Blackbird's day because it's my only goal in life.
Cool. I want to do like an think like a Casey Jones underhand swing with this big chunk of crystal I've got to do an improvised attack on the little dude in front of me.
Fantastic.
And I have this fun trick as a brawler. So knock back 2. And it does 2d6 plus 2 kinetic damage.
Jesus.
And yeah, he will in theory get knocked back into the big guy, who I could argue is also subject to the improvised attack of me using his cohort against him as an improvised weapon.
Cool. Well, let's see
is your current plan to hit a motherfucker with another motherfucker?
That is I'm going to use a crystal to hit a motherfucker, and that motherfucker will hopefully hit the next motherfucker in the line.
We'll see how this goes, because he's got something up his sleeve too.
Okay, so what should I be rolling for an improvised attack?
Just, I think, plus grit or plus any accuracies that you get for improvised attacks.
I don't think I have any accuracy for that. Let me quickly check my mech. I have only as I get +1 accuracy on attacks made as reactions, and I have a thing for making my rams have 1 accuracy. Oh, I'm not grappling yet. And I can't grapple because this is a full action. So it is just the d20 plus 1.
Mm-hmm.
I think. Woof.
Unfortunately, 9 is not enough.
Do I have a hero point?
No. Unfortunately not. Not on this one.
Boo hiss.
Blue hiss indeed. It is now. I'm going to say it's going to be the turn of the Lamplighter Corps, who is going to go over here and fire his rocket launcher at Barricade to get Barricade away from his commanding officer. It hits. You can take 4 explosive damage.
Reduced to 2.
Reduced to 2. That's his
Okay.
turn. Ocelot and Canary. Now that you got rid of the ads, this is a much simpler.
Sure, we
Fight.
made things easier for you. That's what we only like. We care about you, Zach.
I appreciate it.
You got something you want to do, Carrie?
Morty.
Morty. Sorry.
Yeah, I'll go ahead and jump in and smack
You
the
gonna
little
climb
dude.
that big boy?
Actually, I'm gonna go ahead and start softening up the big boy. Yeah, that sounds good.
Tenderize the big boy with the bug zapper effect.
9 is greater than his evasion.
And that is armor piercing.
Fantastic. Armor piercing. So good. So it's not going to affect his armor. It is still going to be affected by friendly interdiction, which gives him resistance. But he's not going to resist the armor past that. So he's going to take the full 3, where he would otherwise take no damage.
Okay, somebody squashed the little dude. With that in mind, he's going to fire as the second half of the skirmish, fire his Ox weapon, which is the thermal lance at the little guy.
Okay.
Dope.
Yeah, he takes Flash Blackbird takes 1 heat damage. Or 1 heat, so he gets closer to overheating.
Nice. Is Flash Blackburn's already gone, hasn't he?
Not this round.
Okay.
Is Flash Blackburn the little one?
Yes.
Flash Blackbird is the little one. Barzak Talltrees is the big one.
Didn't he attack me to help his boss? Or is he the
He's
big
the
one?
boss. Yeah, because I thought he targeted us.
That was the last round.
Okay, no worries.
Okay.
Yeah, it's so fluid. I didn't think we should use an initiative counter, but maybe we should have.
No,
Oh, it's fine.
Cool.
Yeah.
So that was Canary's turn.
Mhm.
Now we'll say Barzak Talltrees will go. We'll use
Let's
his
call them
first.
big boy and little boy. This
Big-
is how we're working.
Big boy will make his attack on Canary. Wham! With his shield bash.
he does take 3 damage, 3 armor piercing.
3 armor
damage
piercing
first.
damage.
So he takes 1 armor piercing damage because it's halved for friendly interdiction. Punches Canary. You get knocked back 1 and take 3 not armor piercing damage.
And I am resistant.
You're resistant. So you will take 1. Which then I think it's taken away by your armor, so you're fine.
Yep.
And then he's gonna fire, boom, at his rotary grenade launcher at. Oh wait, no, that's loading. I should have been loading it this whole time. Whoops. That's his turn. I'll take a turn away in contrition for that. I think who hasn't gone this round?
Ocelot.
Ocelot is your
Yep.
turn.
So I come up, and how is Flash Blackburn looking?
Flash Blackbird has taken a point of structure damage,
Mhm.
but has not taken much damage after that.
Okay. Oh yeah, because I unloaded my kinetic gun into a mook.
Grunt.
Yeah. And I think I'm gonna level the gun at him and fire real quick. Will deter the severity of my quip will be determined by the severity of damage that I deal to him.
Mm-hmm.
That's
16 will hit.
3. Mm-hmm.
So 3 half to 1.
Mm-hmm. And I think I'm just gonna like quickly just rip off the second one. Does that hit 11?
Yeah, 11. Another damage.
Okay. I think I'm just gonna it should be 1. Because I don't think my damage can be outside of armor. But yeah, just like bang bang, like right into him. Like up on him. And I'm like, looks like your party's getting pretty crowded here. You're welcome to leave anytime you want.
Good. Thank you for the jumping off point, because Flash Blackbird is going to take his turn now.
Mhm.
And the satyr looks up at you, and its face is like a brass mask in the form of a satyr's face, but you can't help but think that it smiles. As his voice comes over the comms, and he says, "My party is just getting started, because it's time to call in the rest of the crew." And his horns flash bright white, and he says, "Orbital strike engaged." And the ceiling explodes.
Oh shit.
There is a ring, a burst 2 ring right here. That when it at the end of the next round, they're going to start coming in from the ceiling, starting with a high-powered energy attack. And you see more of these flyers, hundreds, start to come in from the ceiling.
Okay. Well.
Fuck.
Alright, well, I'm gonna kill this little fucker before I die.
Fantastic. Well, that's the end of his turn. Go ahead. Yeah, let's get each of you gets one last turn before the Zenith Compact truly enters Dunland for the beginning of what will be a long and bloody war.
Okay. What would you guys like to do? Because I know what I'm gonna do.
I kind of don't want to accidentally stamp on what you want to do, so maybe you should say what you want to do.
Oh, I'm gonna fire all 6 of the rounds loaded into my Mjolnir right into this guy's face. So I'm
Into
gonna
the
do
big guy or to the
24
little
kinetic
guy?
AP damage to him.
Jesus Christ. To the big guy or the little guy?
Oh, the little guy. Fuck this big guy. He's not said shit to me.
Okay. I think then literally, if I don't pretty good how if I have to roll over it because we've got 10 minutes, I literally want to spring over like jump legs, and I literally want to pick up the big guy and just like body slam it down and try and crush the head in the process. I just want to
Cool.
look cool, is what I want to do.
Yeah, let's do a whole contest, an opposed whole roll.
Sure.
Yours against his.
Okay. Where's my map? Okay. So we're just both rolling hull.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I'm checking to see if I've got anything fun that's going to help me. That's ranged. Okay.
17.
That's pretty
good. 13. Yeah, you slam Barzok Talltrees into the dirt. He is not. You don't know if he's dead or not, but he is in the path of this orbital strike that's about to hit.
Mm-hmm. Wicked.
Good. I am going to Morty. If you can run, Morty.
Yeah, get out, get out, get out, get out,
Listen,
and tell
Morty,
people what's
Morty.
coming. Morty, you gotta get out of here, Morty.
Oh.
Oh my god, I can't believe I've never watched that show. I would never. That's not our brand. Our brand is not Justin Roiland.
It's fair. I would like to, if I could, I would like to do something fancy here. I would like to show off, and I want to open this Mjolnir cannon. I want to open the Mjolnir cannon up. Not real. I don't want to. I know that I don't have enough damage to kill him, like outright with the Mjolnir cannon, because I know it's gonna be halved, right? I just don't want him to have legs anymore on that mech.
You have more than enough damage to take him out.
Oh well, he's got that little shield that will protect him.
It'll have the damage. He's only got 5 hit points.
Oh, well, okay. I mean, I guess I'll roll Mjolnir then.
Yeah, give it to us.
And I think I spin up the gun. Well, okay, let's see. Let me equip after I roll. No.
No. Wait. This is your first roll.
Oh,
of the
right.
turn.
So I get another D6, don't I?
You got another accuracy.
Yeah.
So 1d6 plus 8.
That's an 11.
That's an 11.
I believe that hits him.
That will hit him.
Okay, so that's 24 AP damage. But
24
more
AP
specifically, I
damage.
don't want to kill him. I just want him. I want this beam to kill him too.
Mm-hmm.
If I'm going down, his ass is coming with me. So I just want to like shred the lower half of his mech off from the upper half of his mech.
Mm-hmm.
Clutch.
And like open the cockpit of mine as like this light is starting to like envelop us. And,
Yeah, it's like you are looking up at him and the sun is behind you.
Yeah.
You're looking down at him and the sun is behind you.
Yeah, so like the mech opens up, he can just barely make me out in the shadows. And I sort of lean out and I go, I hope the statue that they built to you is very, very impressive.
Fantastic. As yeah, all of you see the sun for the first time.
Wait, Morty, are you gonna run?
Canary, what are you
Oh
doing?
yeah, yeah, totally running.
Fuck yes.
Please, Morty.
Tell the people.
I have to go warn everyone.
Yeah, somebody's gotta tell everybody what happened.
Yeah, as the orbital strike hits, obliterating this section of high ceiling, call sign Canary of the Forge Tenders beats a desperate retreat as the Zenith Compact fires its first strike against Dunland. There will be resistance, and it will be hard fought. And if you want to see what happens to the resistance later, you can listen to So Below, which is coming within the next 2 months.
Fuck yeah.
With slightly different characters.
Very
It'll
different.
be a
character.
good
If
time.
Morty doesn't show up as an NPC or we don't get Richard to guest, I'll be very sad.
Call me anytime. I'm always available.
Hell yeah. So that was So Below First Contact. That was the internal name for it. These fine folks have unfortunately lost the fight, but the fight rages on.
Did we? I mean, we died, but did we really lose?
No, you kicked their asses. Yeah,
Amazing. That was good fun.
I'm glad. Yeah, this Lancer is a great game that is hard to remember
Crunchy.
all of the parts for. Sometimes
It crunchy.
You know, I'm not gonna lie. By the end, I feel like we had a pretty good.
Yeah, I think
feel
we
for
got
it.
it. We got it.
Yeah.
I should have had the initiative counter up and just been like shifting people around instead of trying to do it all in my head.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's fine.
Let's wrap because we've got 5 minutes until the next.
Oh, yeah.
element.
Do we have to
Let's
do
wrap and then
outros?
we can do decompress. We've been Standing Stones. We're raising money for the Rosehip Medic Collective. That's what we've been doing all weekend. We've still got 6 more hours of content today. We have Hope and Happenstance being run by our guest Honey for Danielle, Mab, and I think Brian, you're playing that one, yeah?
I sure am.
And we're wrapping the day. Jeff Storm is joining us to play Anomaly with a couple of others. So that should be fun and
I'm
great.
in that one.
Hey, Zach's in that one. But yeah, that's us. We're going to sign off. I've been Jade. You can find me on Twitter at JadeOxidRose. You can hear me on Full Leader, Dumb Kids Playing Hero, The Escafil Files. I'm currently guesting on The Room Where It Happened.
Yes, I've been Zachary Fredrickson. You can find me on Twitter at AfsonGetAGod. You can find me on those on 2 of those shows too. I'm on Follow the Leader and guesting on Rumor Pod as Sam Shelby.
And I'm Richard. You can find me on Twitter at Corvus_Azure, and I'm in a few of those things too.
I'm Brian. You can check me and The Room Where It Happened out at Roomware Pod. Keep your eyes open for stuff from Dumb Kids Playing Hero, my other podcast with August, Gay Space Rocks, where we talk about Steven Universe, and keep those peepers peeled for So Below. It's going to be a fun, it's going to be the most anime project that we've ever done, I think.
Oh yeah.
But thank you guys so much. Please, 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 if you're able to, donate to this great cause that we're raising money for. We love you. We'll be back here in just a few minutes. And bye.
Bye.
Bye.